5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bonifay Banter podcast.
Oh yeah, boys.
Yeah, boys.
We're in the studio, episode 19. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. We got Clay Fletcher,
What up?
old roommate, guy I love to see when I get to see him. It's not as much as I'd like, but it's I mean
We make it count.
We make it count when it happens.
The feeling's mutual.
And we got Marc Rossiter, my buddy. I see all the time. I see him almost more than anybody else. I golf with him every week. We hang out. We do a lot. My wife babysits his kid, so we
She does. Rhodes loves her.
we cross paths quite a bit. And as you guys can see, no Parks in the building. Just me hosting this time. Parks is out on his honeymoon, out with Paige doing their thing out in like Tahiti or some islands. Who knows?
Congrats to them both.
Oh, yeah. They're in Lombok, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in Lombok now. I think there's a wakeboard event going on out there that Dom
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
bunch of the boys are heading out to.
I think it might, I'm guessing, but I think it's Raf behind all that. You know, remember
yeah?
Raf? Yeah, he's like this Australian guy. We met him out there years ago. And
yeah, he said there's a bunch of the crew out there.
yeah, where was that place we went to? Shit. Memory's going to be tough out here today.
Hey,
It's
One big beautiful blur.
It's near Bali. Anyway, whatever. We went there on a trip one time. It was wild.
yeah,
Won't go into details.
yeah. No, I mean I'm
Maybe
sure
so.
going anywhere over there is always a wild time. And
Jakarta.
Jakarta.
That was it. Shout out Jimmy, Adam, and Langley.
Oh,
we went out
yeah.
there together, those four of us, and
I
you
do
boys
remember.
know what went down that trip.
I
sounds
remember
legendary.
hearing some stuff on that trip.
Scrappy Coco the rabbit, the 7th-floored building,
Yeah, a lot of craziness.
craziness.
It's Jakarta.
Yeah.
It happens.
Fried
it
rice.
happens.
Jakarta happens.
And what about you, Clay? Where have you been lately?
Oh, gosh, man. I guess I've been the ghost, huh?
Well, not even just lately, but I know you were telling me that this is the first time hanging out without your kids.
Yeah.
And hanging out just since you've gotten off of the rig.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously I work offshore now. Well, not obviously, but yeah, I started doing that. And now I'm back in town. So, yeah, I was 8 weeks living on a boat. Right? And got back straight to the kids, right? So I'm hanging out, being dad.
Yeah.
Thing like that. And, did a little bit of work here and everything like that. Now I'm hanging out. Shane's like, come over for a podcast. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. So,
Well, it was funny. We were like, Parks was, he's out of town, and I was like, oh, well, let's get something together. And he's like, I'm out for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was like, I know some people to call. I got some people that I want to have some beers with and hang out.
We don't hang out as a 3 all the time anymore, but back in the day,
Listen.
26-12 days,
Yeah.
we put in a lot of time together, and it was a lot of fun.
So yeah, I was thinking about that because, like, Mark, there was a time where I think we were living at the projects.
Yeah.
Mark and we were out there coaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
And something came about, and it was like, you were like, hey, do you guys want to move in?
Yeah.
It was you.
So for the listeners too, let me
Right.
say this is how we all got to. This is where it all came together. Is that wakeboarding? Probably in maybe 2005? No, 2008ish or whatever.
8, 9, 10.
But these guys at different times have lived in the house, whether I was there or not. I was living out here in Claremont for a little bit when I think
Right.
you were
with
you
Colin
living
and Chriso.
with Colin and Chriso. But
Shout out to O'Shea. What up, dude?
Oh, Sheezy.
What up,
Let's give a
O'Shea?
little shout out. Where is
What
it?
up,
Hold on.
O'Shea?
We got sound effects.
And
There
Colin,
of
we
course.
drink for both these boys.
Yeah.
we go. There
Party
we go.
horn.
But yeah, so 2612, the house that I own on Clear Lake, it's had so many different wakeboarders come through the past, and these are my 2 favorites, I would say. I don't know. I don't want to throw anybody else out.
No, you said it.
You said
I
it.
mean,
It's-
I
did it.
No.
We could, yeah. Were we the last ones there? Were we the last pod, like, squad before?
I don't know. I don't remember who was moving in whenever or lived there whenever because I think Colin moved out when I moved back from here.
Correct.
And
He had his
then
place
you
down the
were
road.
still living there. And were you there, or did you already get your house on Clear Lake by that time?
No.
No,
you were there.
I moved back in after the projects.
Yeah, we
After
were
projects
we were
living.
projects living, and then
That was some good times living at the project. I lived in a room and I had to draw a window on the wall because there's no windows. So I like drew one and
You wouldn't know what time of day it
cocoon, but no, we had some great times. Shout out Pat, actually.
Yeah, Pat.
Pat Panacos.
He really
He
opened
lived
up
at
some doors.
2612 for a minute too.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was an OG.
He was an OG, and he moved in and was like, "Yeah, this will be cool," and then saw what we were getting into, and I think he moved out within like 6 months because he was like, "I'm too old for what the shenanigans you guys are just pulling constantly."
Was it that wild?
It was pretty wild.
It was wild.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good times. It was but
definitely.
it was like it's what it was like that 2000 to 2010, 2015 era, was just like the heyday of wakeboarding. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was
For us, at least.
yeah. I think that was still all of the guys on tour that I hang out with, like, and when I'm chatting to them, they all like love to just go, so what was it really like back then? And I'm like, imagine a pro tour like this that we're at, but instead of like 60 people on shore, there's like 6,000 people, and everybody wants to hang out and party afterwards and go to the bars and
then we
go
did.
and then we did. Like they're all so jelly of what we had it in that prime.
It was wild.
It was wild. But I want to get back to the rig. Give us a rundown on what this job is, because whenever I hear it, I'm blown away, and every time you come back, you're just more jacked and you're
yeah. Okay. I mean, living offshore is borderline. I mean, you're working 7 days a week, right? So it's 12 and a half hours a day, 7 days a week. Your commute to work's walking down a flight of stairs. You know, so you're on this boat. You don't see land. I just did 8 weeks.
8 weeks, 2 months out there.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Yeah. So it's people compare. I've never been to prison.
But people compare it to prison.
But people are like, oh, it's like prison.
But better food, or how's the food?
The food was awesome. I mean, I gained. It was like this Louisiana cook out there on this last one. We were working
have
out.
a good Louisiana cook.
Boy. And yeah, he was doing it up. I mean, but you have like days of the week if you're on the American boats, right? Which I was in the Gulf of America, right?
Gulf of America.
Is that where we were now?
That's what it's called these days.
I don't know if it'd be controversial. Hey,
that's
that's where we were. And
Hey, let's talk about politics.
Who'd you guys vote for? Where are we at? Are we like pro-life or pro-choice here?
I identify as yeah, no. So the boats are. I mean, they're great. You know, like it's work. You know, you're there. You're going 7 days a week, 8 weeks straight. You know, usually I do 4 and 4, right? So, but this one was a lot.
So what, you got 4 off now, or you get longer off?
Yeah. So I'll be back for 4, go back for 4. You know, in a perfect world, but you know, sometimes the schedules and the jobs, you know, they don't get bidded out the same. It doesn't always work out that way, but you got to be a little bit flexible. I'm on call like a doctor.
Yeah.
Not really, but
Just like a doctor.
just like a doctor. 100%.
And what is like? I remember I talked to you a while back, and you were like driving like the little drones down to repair some stuff, or like it was, I don't know what exactly.
So
it's confusing. I don't really know, and you don't have to say too much, but I find it like
no. It's I
interesting.
I have a hard time explaining.
Yeah,
My job. It's an ROV. I'm an ROV pilot technician, right? So what I do is it is the best way I describe it is a drone. It's a giant drone. It's like the size of like a SUV, you know. And we send it down, and it goes and has these like robotic. I have to do all the arms. It kind of looks like this microphone.
Okay,
like you know, you control it, and you either turn in a valve for Mr. Gas and Oil, whoever, or you're laying like wind farm cables and you're looking at stuff or whatever it may be. I'm not searching for treasure.
Yeah,
I know some guys that do the drone work and search for treasure.
Oh, that's pretty sick though.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, but then
Have they found any?
I don't know.
I doubt that.
I feel like I would hope they call me. You know,
that job would seem like you're like, I'm going treasure hunting with a bunch of guys, and then like after like 4 days, you're like, I'm just literally scanning sand, and it's just you're just like, it would be so repetitive and redundant. It would.
So I mean, we do like super deep dives. I mean, it goes like way down there, and everybody's like, what do you see at the bottom? It's like, I saw a trash bag once.
I saw a trash bag once.
It's like,
But was it a cool trash bag? No.
It was, you know, I think it was a Publix.
No, but you haven't seen anything crazy?
No, nothing.
Nothing worth noting?
No, nothing too crazy.
Just trash bags?
Just trash bags mostly.
That's sick.
I mean, some of the jobs, I mean, are a bit wild. You know, it's just, I mean, it's gas and oil. It's hard to describe. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you're out there like turning wrenches and going wild and working. It's definitely a change of pace from where.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, it's not that much of a change of pace. It's literally 2612 on a boat.
It's
It's where we were living. Minus, you can't drink beer. Right?
Oh, you can't drink beers out there?
No. We call it CHAB. Right. Oh. So like you can't drink. So, you know, you're out there like, I mean, there's no drugs, zero tolerance. Like,
yeah.
You know, so that's why, you know, I just do push-ups and stuff.
Yeah. I can tell.
Thanks. Yeah. So, I mean,
you look good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Mark.
Good. I got the side angle. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Well, I mean, the crawfish.
You got good lighting in here, you know, like tones up.
It is. This is more lighting than
no, that's crazy. Well, we're glad to have you back, and I'm glad that you're in here in the studio for an episode on your time off.
It's good to see you boys
on shore.
I will say. Definitely.
And I'll just give a shout out to the podcast in general. It's been cool awesome. Seeing it grow. Seeing you guys evolve. Like you guys are improving too. Like, not saying you weren't good at the start, but you can see like improvements. You guys are finding your foot, and you got some awesome guests. Like,
it's been good. It definitely has. I feel like it has, you know, gotten better. We have a lot more fun. Different things are happening. But me hosting now, I apologize to you guys because I'm already nervous. I'm already terrified. Like, it's probably not going to be, you know, as good as if Parks was here doing his thing.
I mean, Parks has got that. He's got that je ne sais quoi, you know.
Yeah.
He's just got that little thing he puts on things,
and then I can actually just sit there. I've been there every episode, and I just usually sit there. And
does it feel weird being over there?
It feels really weird.
I could imagine.
Yeah,
stepping out of the norm. I mean, I was nervous as soon as we did the intro. I think I almost forgot what episode we were on. I forgot who our guests were, and I'm staring at you two. I mean, honestly, like. We're both sitting over here. You're sitting there. I feel like I'm on a job interview right now.
Yeah. Like a job interview where we can smash beers and tell funny stories and you don't get fired.
Man, I hope I get the job.
Yeah, you got it already. You're on. And yeah, what about you, Cheeky? Besides scoring lower and lower every golf round when you kick my ass out there, what's new with you, buddy? Roads, got roads, right. Like we said.
You're sucking at golf?
No, scoring lower is good.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, he's so good.
Oh, sorry.
I've
been offshore.
Thank you. Sometimes.
It's the craziest thing. When you see a swing, you don't think that he's going to play good, and then he just dominates, and you're like, it's so consistent.
Back off my swing, all right? Hey, I'm working on it. Anyone who golfs, it's an evolving thing. Yeah. You know, you got to critique yourself, take a few steps back, come forward. But I put some low rounds in there. I'm putting some work, but yeah, mainly just working, fam. It's all about roads these days.
Yeah, love that.
Roads is 21 months coming up, like tomorrow or something. Talking in months, so I used to think it was pretty dumb when people talked in months about their babies, but then when I became a dad, you know, you see so much shit change over the course of a month. So we're almost out of that. Once we get to 2, I think I'm going to say 2.
You just go 2
now. Yeah. Was that the cutoff?
After that, I think it's
my cutoff.
2's my cutoff. I'm not going to start.
I thought 1 was the cutoff.
Oh well, fuck.
I mean, clearly I'm not good at math. I messed up on the golf thing. Yeah. So.
No, so it's all about roads. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, you know, or when he wakes me up, we a lot of the time go straight into the room and start swinging his little golf clubs. So
yeah, I love it. He does have the swing on. He's got these little plastic clubs, and he just runs around and hits, and then looks at you and claps for himself. He's like, "I did good." And you're like, hey, "Yes, you did." Yeah,
he did. So no, it's been cool watching him grow up, and you know, still more around the corner, as you know, seeing the kids grow up. Like you can't. Quick. It just changes every day. So
yeah, pull that mic a little bit closer, Cheeky. You can get it. You can get it. Like you said, tickle that beard.
Tickle the mustache.
Yeah,
right here.
That's nice.
Oh, okay. Now we can.
Yeah, and if you even want to do your podcast voice, you can be like, "Okay, here we are." I got.
That's a lot of bass on his voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
There it is.
That's good.
No, that's good. Well, I know we're gonna have a lot of beers, and this is gonna be a fun one. So
it's good to have a beer.
Yeah. What else do we got? I'm sorry, I should already know where we should go.
Do you need us to lighten the mood? Should we all scull a beer?
I mean, I'm pretty. Yeah, I would scull one real quick.
Yeah, like a fresh one.
Yeah, a fresh one. I mean, I don't know.
I just cracked this one.
Well, you can drink that after.
Give me one of those too. Give me a can to smash. Cause
What do you want?
actually,
One of these?
no, I got one. I got mine over here.
What do you want? One of these natty lights?
No, I don't want a natty light.
Dude,
I'll
why-
do one of
dude.
these guys.
Look,
Glaze on the natty light.
I mean, what is
Is
there any
that-
other kind of beer?
Hey, when I first came to America, Bush Light was the beer, and it was Dita Hunch. I was living with
Man,
Dita.
where did you
I was
end up?
we were living over on the Butler chain, like down a little wiggle. Anyway, Bush Light,
Bush lights.
quarters, the game, you know, chandeliers where you have all the
Is it
glasses
speed quarters
around.
or the chandeliers where you go? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I don't remember all the rules,
Yeah.
but Dita, boys,
Dita.
Seats.
Dude.
there we go.
I like this shout out.
All
All
right,
right, boys. Well, yeah,
Cheers,
lighten
boys.
that mood.
I'm not the best necker, so
Yeah.
you know.
I feel like I should have marked
Cheers.
that all the time.
Cheers, boys. I had to stop because I felt bad for just the listeners that just had to hear us just guzzling the whole time.
It didn't take that long.
Oh yeah, I love it. I got halfway through. I'll get it. I'll get it after this one.
No, get it in. That was for you for the
Yeah,
nerds.
I mean, you kinda have to.
I know. The
I didn't
nerds
even
are
need
gonna
to
be
do one.
there. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
This is peer pressure next level. This is 2612 peer pressure right now. Come on, man. We're going out. I remember we used to jam Freebird and chug a bunch of beers as we called a cab when you used to have to call a cab.
Yeah.
You remember the cabs?
Oh yeah, we had Cabby Chris.
What do they
and
call them?
Cabby
Yeah,
Ellen,
Cabby Chris.
Cabby
Cabby,
Allen.
I do remember Cabby
Remember him?
Chris.
Cabby Chris was crazy.
That was Dano's boy.
Yeah, I think it was originally Grubbs, but he did take care of the crew.
That's true. That's true. But
Just think,
Dano was really in with
When would you ever have like a cabbie saved in your phone now? We had different cabbies.
Oh, we had-
Uber
yeah.
has
Uber,
just
yeah,
changed,
it's just
you know?
some
Also
random-
And I
technical
loved too that whenever we were going out downtown,
God, I feel old.
because we lived like 2612 was close enough to downtown. It's like literally a 2 or 3 minute drive.
Hop, skip,
But
and
it
a
was
jump.
we wouldn't go until like 10:30 or 11. Like
No.
you would
Closing
go,
time,
yeah, you'd go. And now, when I think about that, I'm like, I'm.
There's no way.
There's no way. I'm in bed way before then,
No, that's
or
next.
at least playing a video game, getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah, there's no way.
My bedtime's like 9 these days.
Yeah.
Show off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9:30,
No,
like
but-
9:30.
And even before Ubers, you just didn't hit a few buttons and then just wait for somebody. Like I would have to call through like 3 different cabbies. Like call Cabby Chris, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm over in Altamont. I'm like, all right, I'll call someone else. You call through, and then you'd be like, Cabby Ellen picks up. She's like, yeah, no, I can be there in just like 2 minutes. I'm like,
I don't
"Get me."
remember Cabby Allen.
Cabby Ellen was crazy. She was super nice, old lady. It was odd.
Oh, yeah.
She was
Okay,
an
okay,
older
yeah,
lady,
yeah.
and she was just like,
I know,
and
dude.
numerous. She knew me really well, and she would pick up other younger people, and as soon as she knew that or hear them talking about wakeboarding, she'd be like, "Do you know Shane?" And they're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I pick him up all the time." Like she was just this nice
He's
lady.
such a sweetheart.
Yeah, no, I liked her, but Cabby Chris was crazy, and the thing with Cabby Chris, the reason why we all deleted his
man.
number is because. He
Yeah,
came
weird.
in at an after party, like whenever we came home from downtown, and it was like 2:30 or 3 or whatever, and he was like, "Oh," and I think Grub busted it, but Grub goes, "You want to come in, Sauce?" Yeah, he's like, "You want to come in?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll come in."
I think I was
and
there
he
that
came in.
night.
He came in and hung out, but then he like went somewhere and he left his like he was recording everything. He was like just
Yo.
voice recording everybody's car rides home and like all of this, and like Grub found it and was like, "What is this?" And he was like, "What?" Oh, and he busted. He's like, "Get out of here! This is weird. You're
Yeah, that's the next.
voice record." So we were like done with Cabby Chris, but we knew he was crazy already. Like
Yeah,
he was a crazy cab.
he was super creepy.
Yeah, he
Right,
was super
like-
weird. But you just like do it because you just needed a ride home. But
All the signs were there. We were just always oblivious.
yeah,
Right, but looking back,
it was definitely there's moments of because anybody that's just driving a cab, they're already in the category of
yeah,
a little crazy.
I remember we were going down with Dano.
Wait, well, why?
No, because you barely like. I mean, don't get me wrong. Not all of them are crazy, but like most of the time, whenever you met
Elaborate,
a cabbie back in the days, like whenever you talk to him, you're like, they're a little crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
dude, he was out there.
I'm
man.
not saying everybody that
I
drives
mean,
a cab
they
is
got to deal with
crazy.
a lot of crazy
gonna change.
people,
Yeah.
and so it probably rubs off.
Yeah,
on them.
and we were always pretty hammered, so my judgment's definitely not right by any means. They're just doing a normal job, and I'm hammered. Like, take me by McDonald's. They're like, no. They're like, there's not even McDonald's open. I'm like, let's just try a few.
Let's do this.
Man, when I first moved to America, I thought it was so crazy with like all the violence and shit that went on around the hood, but that was called the hood. And it was kind of like, oh, I'm living in this hood place, and like we were in the hood, but we used to get cabs that would not, when we used to not be able to tell them where we live, because if we gave them the directions, they're like, not taking you, and because we're on 29th, like that
couldn't
block,
say
the
that.
apartments there, so you'd have to
just keep
direct them
going.
around the other side.
Yeah, I'm on Michigan.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just down this road.
It's pretty wild.
Now you own like 12 guns or something. Like, it's like just Wild West.
I got a couple Glocks. Yeah. Who doesn't? No, I don't really have any guns. I got knives though.
Knives?
Yeah, that's what the England boys do.
Oh, that's right. Y'all are stabbers.
Yeah, little shivers.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Chelsea
forgot
smile.
Chelsea smiled. Yeah.
Joker.
I love it.
Halloween time.
I don't really. I actually like
That's like the
violence,
good
so.
old days when
That's
you were
the
just
nice
worried
ones.
about if somebody had a knife.
back in the good old days.
Back in the good old days,
Get a good old stabbing.
butterfly knife out like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have some
like,
tricks.
You're like, okay, I can see. At least this isn't bang. You know, you
It's
had
the
to
most
do-
English thing, dude. You're just swashbuckling. Got swords and shit.
Could you imagine back in the day with swords when that was just what people fought? Like everybody at the bar had swords, and you get too drunk, and you're like, oh, you say something, and dude's like,
Yeah.
let's go, and you're like, nah.
Well, you got to slap the dude in the face with your glove, right? I challenge you to a duel.
Yeah, the duel. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Funny.
No, it's good to see.
That's
to see you boys.
Well, speaking of those times, I did come across this video. It took a little digging, but I found 2612 versus the quarter pipe.
The quarter pipe. You talking about you talking about when we first came out with this?
Well, see, we were like there when System 2 first came to America. They set the System 2 up at the bottom of the projects. Then we had like they had the second one.
Oh yeah.
And we fucked around with the quarter pipe and the little Nike 6.0 little thing and like
out of the projects, right?
Yeah, it was just like playing around with the System 2.
So we made like it was like a day in the life, but I think we filmed it over a few days. But
dude, that was
we
crazy.
did hit the quarter pipe. Let me pull her up. Let me pull it up.
Dude.
Let me pull this one, guy.
Hit me with it.
I think I wrote for Company right at this time.
Yo.
Shout out Justin. Dude. Yeah, Company wakeboards. It was short lived. It was a short-lived time with me with them, but like, oh
No
my god,
way.
that was the best.
This was crazy.
All right.
Yeah, that was a hype.
It was actually 9:15.
I'm gonna have to take the audio off for the listeners, but we can hear it a little bit.
Holy cow.
But yeah,
What? That just shit a fish?
Yeah, he did.
Remember bass
But yeah,
slaps?
This was
Bass slaps. Ooh.
This was honestly such a fun time because I remember being so beat up by this quarter pipe too. Like the digs that we would take on this thing were just
thing was
insane.
Dude, look at it just drifting around.
I got fucked up on the quarter pipe, man, so bad once in London.
Oh.
Thing is, it's all about the drive. Like, as much as it's amazing, like you got to be in so sync with the driver. Otherwise, it will. I stalled up once and just got ripped off to the bottom. In a contest, and it's just
You could just get banged on the you would just get pulled off. The timing of the System 2 was everything, and it was so weird because you couldn't have an edge on it or anything.
So it's a bit more like kind of like golf. How you've got a caddy, you've got the
Yeah,
I can like now I'm looking back at
You're
it.
relying on somebody else for this, But this was fun because I remember we just made this video and little Jay Lee and fucking John
Pierce. I ran into John in the airport a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, D. Watkins got out there and hit it with us for a little bit.
You know who else I ran into?
Oh, she's.
I ran into Chris Garrison a couple couple months ago too.
Oh yeah, a little Flash.
You used to shoot with Flash all the
what
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flash
Yeah.
Garrison. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I loved this. This was like just hitting the quarter pipe was so much fun. It was such a you didn't have to do anything else besides just like up and back, and then you'd come in and get to hit a few little things on the.
My Lord, man, that.
Well, we were catching some air though.
Yeah.
This is early on in the
Yeah.
quarter
Dude,
pipe.
This is early on quarter pipe days, guys. This is
no, it's great.
this is like antique wakeboarding on the quarter pipe.
Let's.
I got one of my best shots actually with Jay Lee right there on the quarter pipe. He got a 6 shot.
Yeah. And then I don't know what I think we just go to the beach and then we hang out at the beach. I don't
Yeah,
think we even
right.
went surfing. I think we just
We're just there, just
Yeah.
vibing. That's Cocoa
That's
Beach right there. Right?
yeah, it was Coco because I do say there's a little moment right here, but
Man, we look like some. Yeah.
this is I love this face right here. Ooh.
I look like a fucking chipmunk right there.
It's so good.
Look at the
But
dudes,
it's
bro.
Good. It's good.
What the hell's that
Where's
thing on my
mouse?
wrist?
I don't know, man. What are you doing?
You probably had one of those.
You know what that was, Mark? Back in the day, somebody told you.
The
I'll
reflector.
tell you what it is.
It was the
No,
reflector.
no,
the
no. I'll tell you
hologram.
It's
what it
like some
was.
balance shit.
I'll tell you exactly what it was.
This is the biggest gimmick of all time, and you were rocking
you
one.
know what
No,
I'm talking about?
I mean, I
was
would
a
like to say I
magnet.
wasn't, but I was.
Yo, the evidence is there.
What the fuck?
It was a magnet. That
was-
some,
for
some dude was saying it's going to improve your golf swing.
In the future.
But
And it
now-
did.
No, and it did.
And it did. It might have been a shark repellent actually, because that day like,
was
I don't
not a
fuck
shark
with the
repellent.
sharks and New
You think
Smyrna.
that you can wear a bracelet that's a shark repellent?
No, if you go online, you can order one. They sell them.
That's just as much of a gimmick as the fucking hologram bracelet.
I'm kidding. I don't know what that bracelet was, but
I
I'm
always
embarrassed
loved
to be wearing it.
the hologram bracelet. It was such a funny thing. A lot of people were rocking them,
magnet,
and I'm like,
right?
and they're like, it works, and I'm like, it
works.
doesn't
But
work, and I'm like, it
No,
was-
that's
You remember
that's so
it, right?
weird. No, because I just don't ever remember.
Do you want me
it.
to zoom in on it? And do you want
I saw what it was. I'm confused here.
You fell for it for a little.
It's gonna
bit.
it's gonna come back around. Somebody's gonna be like,
man.
you know,
I just did a conference recently. Me and Cole were filming this thing, and it was a newer version of the hologram bracelet, and it was like this patch that you put on. That, like,
hologram.
it wasn't a hologram patch. It was like a patch that was supposed to the biggest. I was there for 3 days filming a convention, and I was mind blown. I was just like, all of these people. There's like thousands of people there that are just listening to these keynote speakers say all of this, but none of them give any evidence on what it does for you. They just talk about
gonna be
this
awesome,
pyramid
though.
scheme, and I'm like, oh
gonna
my
be-
god,
it's gonna be the best.
Yeah, they're like, you got to get out there and sell. You got to get people doing this, putting the patch on, makes you feel good. And they're like, what does it do for you? Nothing. And it was like wild.
It's gonna
I
be
was
awesome
like,
though.
Nothing,
Yeah,
but
no,
the
it's
more
gonna
you
be-
sell, the more money I make.
exactly.
Go sell.
And that's
And-
all they
and-
said the whole time. They'd be up on stage for like an hour and not say one fucking thing. It was crazy.
I feel like I could do that. Am I missing
You
out?
honestly could. You
Am I
honestly
missing?
could.
I could say a lot of
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could say it would, you could turn around and walk off stage and know what you just said was a lie, but you're like, you said it
Yeah.
with conviction. You know, you're like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, I can't do that though. I hate people that in sales that
dude.
do that.
pull
You
that
hate-
mic
you-
closer, Cheeky. We're losing you, buddy.
Sorry,
you
I'm
hate it?
sliding down. This chair's on a weird.
These are
angle.
nice chairs though.
Yeah, they are nice chairs.
Oh, thank you. We
There's a
don't.
lot of lumbar.
Shout out
support here.
Bonifay Banter for the chairs.
Yeah, shout out to us.
Yeah, what up, dogs?
Just joking.
My lumbar is supported.
No,
Yeah, it's no
it's
sales
good.
is a tough job, but I just don't agree with. I've done
Dude,
different
you
different
are
sales,
the-
and then
you
but
are
like
the
you gotta
salesman.
if you believe in what you're selling and it's a good product, then yes. But there's so many salespeople out there that are selling you bullshit, and it's
You used to do this
taking
thing.
advantage of people. I don't know.
I remember going to drive-throughs with this dude. Like and
Yeah,
he
this
would
is
he
the
would
best. I know what
dude,
you're saying.
you know what I'm talking about? He would always get free stuff from the drive-through with his English accent.
He would lay
You know?
it on thick though.
He'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah. Can I order some McDonald's? What? There's a horrible English accent, but
Yes, keep going.
he'd be like, "Yeah, can I?" He's like, "Oh,
The cinnamon twist
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Taco Bell."
No,
Yeah,
no, it was what was it? Fucking what's cinnamon twist from?
from Taco Bell.
Look, he's doing it again.
No, there was
Taco
somewhere where I
Bell.
did
Can
do
I
that.
get
Well,
some
can I
cin-
get
what
some
are
cinnamon
those
twist while
things?
we wait?
No,
Yeah,
but
what are
those?
those? What are they good? And you know, and just like they'd be like, "Oh, you're from
Mind if-
England."
Yeah. You mind if I try one?
Yeah.
No, it sounded like more of like a. I'm
That's
not
bad.
good
We're
at it.
bad.
I shared though. I shared. If
Yeah,
they
you
go
did
for
share.
Free, you know.
It is impressive how far you can get with an English accent opposed to what I sound like.
And I'll tell you the exact opposite happens when you go over there. The American
no,
accent
we don't
gets
get
you
anything.
nowhere.
Nothing. They don't
I
like
can't
it
be
at
like,
all.
yo, dude, like, what's up with these French fries?
We even tip. Over there, they don't tip or anything. We're like,
That's true.
No, I think they've actually started. I don't go back to England that much anymore, but when I do, I've noticed that they've just started whacking on the service. They just do it with. They don't give you the option though. They just put it on now, and it's a new thing where you just have to tip them. Like some places over here, which I'm down. Once I got accustomed to tipping, like I love it because you know they're giving you a good service, but when they give you a shit service and then they expect a tip, it kind of sucks.
Everybody's tossing a tip in there.
So, just
I remember, and this is where I sort of lost it. I always tip. I appreciate tipping to all the waiters or anybody that's doing good. But I went to Panera one time. You go to the counter.
Half soup, half sandwich. What'd you go for?
Yeah. Half soup, half sandwich for sure. The turkey bacon bravo and broccoli cheddar.
Broccoli cheddar.
Yeah, you gotta go broccoli cheddar every time.
Always.
So you go to the counter and order.
Yeah.
And then you go sit down. And then they call your order and you go pick up your food. And then you come back down and eat. When you're done eating, you take your dishes to a spot and you put your silverware and your bowls and your trash away. And they have the audacity to ask if you want to tip them. I'm like, I should be asking you guys if y'all want to tip me. I'm doing all the work around here.
Yeah, or at least give out high
getting my
fives.
stuff. I'm doing my dishes.
Get a little discount.
Let's not bring a tip into a situation where I'm doing the dishes.
Yeah,
I was really mad. And then some people are like, "Oh, you got a tip," and I'm like, "Not Panera."
No. I think if you're up at the thing doing the ordering and you have to walk around do all the shit, like that's not a tipping situation.
Yeah,
but if anyone's serving you in any sort of way, it's a tipping situation.
You bringing me some water whenever the water's full, empty. Bringing me beers, bringing the food. You're doing the stuff. Yeah. Total tip, 20% all the time, easy.
Yeah. Can I get that? Can I get that for you?
I mean, I worked as after wakeboarding. Actually, I got my captain's license and I worked up in New York for like 5 years.
Oh, that's right.
Doing boat charters, and it was, although I got paid good just to do it, the tips is what made it. And so I was a little tip whore up there. Like I would just do whatever I had to do because they had the Benjis. And
you're taking out the kids for tubing and you're entertaining them and you're having a good time. Like the tip is adequate.
100%. So I get the tipping culture, and I think it's really important to tip when people are working for tips. But if they are entitled for tips,
no,
not for me.
No, yeah. But and I always feel bad. Like even whenever I'm like, I don't want, like it's still nothing less than like 17%. Like if I'm hidden, I'm like, it's like you always just got to do it. It's a vicious cycle.
Restaurant, I'm tipping.
No, I'm just joking.
Regard.
Yeah, they get it. I
just do the decimal trick.
Yeah. Before people get really mad at me for talking shit on tipping, let's move to a different topic. I don't know.
Whatever. Shane doesn't tip.
I don't
Shane
tip.
doesn't tip.
I'm so bad.
Panera sucks.
No, I mean, Panera.
That green tea's fire though.
Panera, if you want to send out a little gift card to here to the banter, we'd love to have some food on here, and we'll tip onto the like.
We're gonna put a
we're
tip
open
on
to sponsorship, and like we said, the broccoli cheddar soup is.
It is good.
It's good. You know, it's also good is the cream of wild rice. Or the chicken wild rice.
I got one to throw in. They got like a green juice drink behind the thing.
So good.
Whatever that was.
No,
they would keep it behind there because you couldn't just refill it because they knew how good it was. Whoa. So you had to ask for the refill. You couldn't just like.
It's like a passion fruit green tea or something like that. It's a good one.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. That's green crack or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
All right, no more tipping, but but Panera Bread, we will take a jug of that juice.
Oh man, I mean, I got a lot of fun different ideas on here, but we've already talked about them a little bit of them. But I wanted to get cheeky, telling us about awesome times at Nika Island.
That was close.
It's close. I feel bad saying it almost every time. I'm like, I know what I'm saying.
You said it wrong.
You said
really
that wrong.
What is it?
No, you said it good. Like but
No, what's
NECA. It's called
NECA.
NECA. Neck, like
no,
this.
You said it wrong then.
I did say it wrong.
Let's try it again.
We can cut that out.
That's-
I'm going to bleep it.
We can't cut that. We can't cut that. Yeah, you should bleep it. Don't cut it, just bleep
you should bleep
it. But just neck. It's easy. Neck with an ER. It's not a
NECA.
hard ER.
It's still very close.
Oh, God,
it's
cut
still
that.
Really close. It's
Just-
still really close.
All right,
I'm
boys.
saying, like it sounded a little funky. It's all good though.
No,
it's all
yeah.
good.
But no, okay, so this is, and I love this whole story too. Oh, dude. Okay, so it's not me that named the island or made it even sound.
Try it
similar.
again.
No, it's NECA Island.
Yeah.
Neck.
NECA.
You nailed it.
That's how you
NECA.
pointed to your neck.
NECA
Yeah.
Island. It's still
All right.
pretty close. But
Man.
anyways, Mark went to school with Richard Branson's son, Sam.
Yeah, Sam. He's one of my
And-
best mates. Yeah.
And how did that unfold? Like, when did you know that you were in royalty, basically? Or hanging out with the son of one of the richest people in the world. And then from
Was it-
now on, you've gotten to do some really awesome stuff.
No, we have done some pretty. In fact, we've done some. Yeah, shout out Sam. I've done some amazing
Yeah.
stuff with him over the years.
What up, Sam?
He is nice. I
He's
actually
a
got to
legend.
go. I got
You've
to
met
go to
him.
one of his. Yeah, we went over to one of his. I think it was like the pool house at one of the places, but
Yeah.
he showed me a piano
What
that
island?
like all of these amazing musicians, all of these crazy people have played on. He's like, that piano right there has had. You
Yeah.
name the
Sam-
artist,
so-
they've played on that.
So
piano.
Sam actually,
Yeah.
he is
Sam's
a
awesome.
musician, and so if you search on Spotify, Waves Rush In, that's his music. So shout out Sam.
Yeah.
Google it, type it in. But Waves Rush In, that's his music. He's a huge musician. Obviously, his dad started with Virgin Records and really blew up from there.
Amazing.
And it gave him all the opportunity. And his dad's amazing. Like, I mean, that whole family is like
Yeah.
so generous, but also, you know, Richard's made it all from nothing, and so it's pretty cool to
That
see
guy
what
is
he
hilarious.
what
Richard's
he's done
story is
over the
amazing.
years.
Like
It
it
is,
is really cool.
So I've been lucky enough to go there, yeah, since since we met at school. So
That's
the last
cool.
20 years, I've spent some time out there in the British Virgin Islands, and it's a good place.
BVI's. What
We,
up?
you know, it's.
He even proposed to
I
Charles out there?
I proposed to Chelsea out there a few years ago. I don't know whether I can give you the clip of I've got a drone flying around. It's on the roof,
Yeah.
so pretty dope. But
She
yeah,
said yes, right?
she said yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she said yes. And
She
and
said,
now
let
we,
me think about it.
and now we got our little boy Rhodes, and I don't think we got to slap a pic of him up there. Maybe he's
Yeah,
he's a little legend.
I love the Transformer
Um,
shot you sent.
yeah,
me.
he-
I didn't
he
know if you
dresses
wanted me to
Optimus-
post photos of him, but we will. I'll show him in a transform.
I mean, he's gonna be famous in a few years. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, he's Optimus Prime
know-
for Halloween this year.
Nice,
Yeah.
that's
So
nice. That's a solid
he's been
choice.
doing good, but yeah, no. So back to NECA, yeah, had some amazing times out there. Obviously, it's Caribbean island; you can't really go wrung. But they've done it good. It's, you know, slightly more, as you can imagine, on the more luxurious side. And we've surfed, we've hung out, we've partied, we've grown up out there basically. So
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm always jealous
really
whenever
cool.
you say it.
But I'm so glad that you brought that up because, guys, Waves Rush In. Check it out, Spotify. That's what he does. He loves his music. He loves his family. They do so much. So it's just worth Googling them, checking them out, and see what they're up to.
No, that is
That's all
cool.
I'm saying.
That is cool. I know it was maybe a few years ago or whatever, but you did show me a time that you got like a private concert from
Oh, Ed?
Ed Sheridan out there, and it was like crazy. It's like like not private,
Yeah, well-
not
well, it's
private
funny.
like it was just Mark. It's not like he was serenading.
Nah, but it was
Mark.
pretty.
That'd have been
It was
weird.
pretty private. So it's funny because I've never done karaoke in my life, and we.
It's just a video of Mark just filming, and he's just like Mark
Well-
singing right into Mark's eyes, like
So we it was Richard's 70th birthday a few years ago, and we all went on the Virgin Atlantic cruises, Virgin Voyages cruises. They go out of Miami. I'm not plugging Virgin Cruises right now, but it's an adult-only cruise.
That sounds like
Airlines
hey,
legit.
hey,
It
shout out
gets
to
crazy.
Virgin.
It gets crazy. You know, it's an
No, that's
awesome
cool.
time, and so yeah, where are we going with this one?
The Ed Sheridan.
Oh yeah, Ed.
Yeah, yeah,
Sheeran.
him-
No,
him-
Sheeran. Sheeran. We gotta get.
It's Ed serenading.
Yeah,
you.
no. So
Eddie,
anyway,
old Eddie.
so we're on the
Ed
cruise,
singing deeply
and
into your eyes.
they've got this like at the back of the ship. They've got like 8 different karaoke booths where you can go in and you can kind of sing. And I'd never done karaoke, so I was like, I'm in a little booth, like no one, it's just me, Chelsea,
Wait, what
Sam,
kind of
his
karaoke
wife
is this?
Isabella, and it's just like you're in there in like a little booth.
Booth?
So I'm like, let me bust a song. And I'd been working in New York on the boats this whole time, and some really good friends of mine would always listen to Ed Sheeran, right? And because they would all listen to Ed Sheeran, I kind of had it in my head. So I was like, I'll bust one of those on. So I put it on, sang it. Pretty badly, but it was only 4 of us in the room, and so Isabella's like, "Well, yeah, you that wasn't too bad." So anyway, cue like 3 hours later, bunch of shots, couple mushrooms. Next thing you know, I'm signed up by Sam to do a karaoke in front of like 100 people on the boat. So I go with that song. It's an Ed Sheeran song. It's really hard to time. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like
I feel like you were dialed in. Dude. You give us a
no, I
taste.
thought I was, but anyway.
Yeah, you got a mic
completely
right there.
completely
Give it to me.
butchered
Dude, I
it.
mean,
Completely butchered it. Anyway, skip forward to Necker. I had arrived. It was like a whole different group of friends were there, but Ed was there for a few days, like in between, and Sam was joking to me that I was gonna have to go and sing the duet with Ed. So
Yes.
right when he
Just
pulled,
nerves,
right
never.
when he started this one song, Sam's like, "Oh, hold on a second." He like goes up to adjust the mic. And I scream out, I'm like, don't fucking dare. Like, and everyone's kind of like in the kind of Ed Sheeran. It's a white party. Everyone's all like swaggy.
Is that
and,
photo you
and
sent
then
over?
it turns out he wasn't actually going to throw me under the bus, and he was just adjusting the mic. And so I just stayed in the back. And anyway, Ed,
Ed Sheeran.
did his thing.
But like,
he's
probably 100
a super
people
nice
there.
guy. There was probably like 50 of us there, 40,
Yeah.
50 of us.
That's
But it was all
pretty
they're friends with him. So he was just there on holiday.
Is
and
Mark
he
the
just
most
did a
famous
little,
person we know?
thing. No, definitely not.
I think Mark knows the most famous people we know. Knows more famous people than anybody else I know. And that's even saying Parks. Parks knows a whole bunch of famous people.
Parks is up there.
Parks is up there. But it's like he's acquaintances with him, where Mark like hangs out with him for like a week on the island, and they're like,
Nah, I'm more acquaintance. Maybe a few.
who
Got to know.
else have you met out at NECA?
I've met a few, but
Yeah,
can't kiss and tell. And Jay-Z and Beyonce, there's a couple.
There you go.
There's
That's
a couple.
crazy. You met them out there?
Yeah,
You shook hand.
yeah,
You shook Jay-Z's hand?
yeah,
That's so sick.
Yo,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
What'd Beyonce smell like? I'm just joking.
That's a good question. No, that's a good
I
question.
bet she's probably smells great. She probably smells amazing.
Come on.
I didn't smell her.
Dude, what?
Well, I didn't want to be like rude. Like,
now I seemed weird.
yeah.
You're like, how did you not smell Beyonce when you met? No, just joking.
Yo, yeah, coconut.
No,
I don't know,
that's
like,
cool.
I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy. I know,
Oh,
because
man.
there's always times where you like come back and tell me some stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna get there one day. I'm getting.
yo, it's super wild because I remember meeting you for the first time. I had no idea, like any of this stuff. And you never like, you don't say this stuff, you know what I mean? Like, oh, hang out with, I'm friends with Richard Branson. And,
Yeah, but I mean,
trick
I'm
the
not gonna-
Duchess of so-and-so with this joke.
We can tell that's.
No, maybe, yeah. But
That's pretty funny, actually.
that's a good story.
But I mean, that was when I didn't. Yeah, that. Yeah, we'll tell. I think we can tell that.
Yeah, maybe. But I
The
remember.
fact that you
Yeah,
have to
we can
think
tell
about
it.
it. Maybe
I remember the
'cause
first-
we like to give people the platform to tell a good story, because that's what this is all built on.
It's not
Stories
it.
never
Well, it's
die.
not a great
But anytime
story,
you
but
have
it's
to
kind
think-
of funny.
It's
I-
funny, but I mean, we are on the internet, aren't we?
Yeah, we're definitely on the internet, or we will be. We're not exactly right
So-
now, but as soon as I push published, it's all forever.
Yeah, we could
The
say.
power's in your hand.
The
I'm
powers
trying.
in my hand.
I'm trying to really get you guys viral here. So we won't name names, but let's say royal family member.
Oh,
So,
okay.
someone,
intimidating. Yeah, I like this. I like
sitting at dinner, and my friend Sam, not Branson, another friend Sam Richardson, great guy. We call him Big Balls. He's literally got
Big balls.
fucking balls the size of pool balls. He would be able to party trick would be like
Just laying
get out a pint glass and he could like pull his sack over the fucking pint glass.
That's a solid. That's a solid go-to. I would do the same.
Or like swing him around like he's got. Like, you can get him like that. Like, no, maybe not. That's a bit exaggerated. Like he was known as Big Balls, right?
I mean, you didn't even have to go into detail about how big they were. If your nickname is Big Balls,
yeah,
it's for a reason.
So huge balls, you know, great guy. Thank you. And so he had showed me this cool trick. And
pull that mic closer, Cheeky.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Face.
Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so
am I doing okay on the mic?
You're fine.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, my bad.
Mark
I'm
just
shorter than Clay, so I'm also leaning back.
I gained extra inch of height off prison push-ups offshore.
Nice.
It works. That's not true.
Brag.
Yeah.
My boots.
So anyway, I wish I could do this trick to show the trick.
Not gonna
It
let
would
you
be
do the
more.
trick.
Oh, you know the trick.
I
Yeah.
know it,
and I don't
dude.
want to do it on you, so that's why you kind of have to like do it on someone that you're willing to suck their finger. So it's a bit kind of weird.
It's gonna be a babe.
It's a bit weird, but you know, at the time we were at dinner and I just saw the opportunity and I thought it would be too funny not to do, and I didn't really like think it through. But I just went for it.
Admit how
And
drunk
so,
you were.
to give a little context, what you do is you get someone to stand in front of you and you tell them that you've got an imaginary hot chick. Like she's just shrunk down, so she's like 1/25th size or whatever. You know, she's still hot and very well proportioned. And you ask them to kind of point to different features on them, and you know, I point to your right eye, and you get them dialed in so that they know where the body is. And you like, you know, point to the tits. Here. They get it all dialed, and then you're like, okay, right, close your eyes. And they close their eyes. You've gained their trust at this point. And you're like, give me the nipple. You know, give me the left nipple. Give me the right nipple. Right. Boom. You just hit them with a suck, and they open their eyes quick. No names. And yeah, so anyway, she absolutely loved it. She thought it was super funny. Everyone thought it was funny. It's a great joke. If you haven't seen it, try it out. Try it out someone. Make sure they've cleaned their hands or whatever, you know, whoever your finger you're sucking. But, you know, no guts, no glory. No guts, no glory.
Yo.
We're having a good one.
That only works on high-enders.
Yeah. No, she liked it. She thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Everyone thought it was funny. It's just a joke.
A good joke is the one that catches you off guard. When you're caught off guard and you think you know where this is going and you're doing the thing or whatever, if as soon as you are off guard, bang. Punchline, bang. There's where it is. And then you...
Tongue punch.
Yeah.
And here I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, I'm probably not going to come on this podcast and say any offshore jokes.
No, yeah.
I got this, dude.
No, yeah. I mean, I empower you guys to say,
man,
I want it. I want the wildness, but... On that note, I think we do take a little break because I got to use the bathroom.
You should go pee.
We should do that. All right, we'll be back in just a second.
We're not all going together.
No, but we'll just take a break. We can take like a little 5 minute.
Five?
Just to make sure that all the listeners,
7. I might need 7.
7.
All the listeners know we're not going to cross over, or are we?
No, we're good.
If I have sunglasses on when I get back, I have allergies.
That's a good crack.
There we go.
That was a good timing. Yeah.
Welcome back to Bonifay Banter.
Oh, I like it.
Part 2, 2612 boys.
Oh, hey,
coming at you.
Yeah, all right.
There we go. Yeah, we were just taking a little break, talking about a lot of old great times, that old 2612, different roommates, different good things. But I wanted to know, how did 2612 enter your life? Like, where did you come from to get to 2612? I want to start with
England,
because I know where
England.
I know where I met Mark. England. But no, like, Clay, how did you get into wakeboarding enough to the point where I asked you if you wanted to move in, or it might not even been me. It might have been like Colin or somebody that was like, hey,
man, that's a good question. And I do have an answer. Because I mean, massive shout out to Dano.
Dano? Was that
Dano.
Dano
Yeah,
shout out? Oh yeah,
Dano's-
Dano's gotten enough shout. Dano's been on the. Dano's the man.
Is that his yo-yo?
Yes, he brought that for us. He brought us
That,
the Lake
that was
Lovers.
also a
Yeah.
stupid question, one.
That was a very
Fucking
stupid question.
dumb question.
No, somebody else has given us yo-yos.
Yeah,
besides
of course,
Dano.
right?
I wonder why is the jamboree tambourine smashed through? Because I have one of those and mine smashed through too.
All right. Well, we'll
No,
get
I think
to
it's a
your
trend.
answer in a
Somebody
second. But that
rocked
one's
that
from
thing
Parks,
out.
and Parks said, I think he had it in his board bag, or somebody gave it to him, and they had it in their board bag, and it got broke, and they were about to throw it away or something, and Parks is like, "I'll take it." Or something.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's a good one. I like the
Mine, by the way, respect to the Shredtown boys. I didn't actually smash mine. I think it was actually Andrew who smashed it. Everyone was at my house, and it was just like let's punch a hole through it.
Yeah, I think it's
And
very.
We did, but I've still got it.
Whenever it's not punched through, it makes you want to punch through it.
It's kind of
Yeah.
lame,
Yeah,
right?
And
especially when
then
we're
shake
partying,
it, and then you can still shake
You can
it.
still
because-
shake it.
Yeah, it's still tambourines.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the
tap.
yeah,
It doesn't have the tap of it.
I'd record an album with that
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Um,
Okay, where'd you?
Interesting. We should have had you bring the banjo.
maybe I don't even know.
You still play the banjo?
I might. I dabble
Yeah.
sometimes.
You got the slide thing?
I do. I
Yeah.
do still have the slide.
Yeah. I watched Box of Fun earlier, and the outro or the
Oh my
very
God,
ending
that's
is
right.
you
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
and Colin jamming, and it's really nice. I can pull it up, and we can maybe end the episode with your
Yeah, that was
that song.
yeah. I wrote that song.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one's good. It's
It's
a good
only
one.
it's the only thing I
Bum,
really.
bum, 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 bum.
He remembers.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was good. Yeah, banjo. I still know the song. I think that's the only song I know on the banjo.
We got a guitar on the wall if you want to pull it down and play. No,
I'm
just
gonna,
joking.
I'm gonna hold out. No, I think a tambourine with a blown out.
Yeah, that we'll let Mark play that one. No,
That's pretty
Clay,
classic.
where'd
Anyways,
you,
sorry.
how'd you get to this point?
So
buddy?
much ADD in this
No,
room right
it's
now.
okay. No, well, I'm asking questions that I think people are going to rather just hear us just go back and
That's
forth
fine.
and do this, except interviewing it. Yeah, no.
But yeah, all right. So we were at, where did I end up? How did I get to 2612?
Yeah.
My God. So I remember early days. Me and Dano became friends because I was like this cable rat at OWC, and I started hanging out with Dano, the yo-yo master over here. But Dano was great. Like, you know, we became good friends. He was like shoe
Dano's
skiing.
amazing.
I was like, dude, this guy's shoe skiing around the cable park. Let's do
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
Like, and we would hang out all the time. And then I ended up migrating somehow to this like little couch in like Ruck's house. There was like this little, like he had this little, what I think is now is his office, but he had
Yeah.
this little like futon, and I would just end up on that thing because I was like staying in some like crash pad hotel, like apartment, like, and me and Dano would party, but eventually me and a couple of performance employees, performance ski and surf, shout out to Bill Porter, what up, dog? 555.
Oh yeah, Bill's a big supporter. He's a Patreon member.
Like,
we love Bill.
it was like Ashley Becker and like a couple other people from the Midwest up there, some Dano circle.
Yeah.
And I lived with them like right down the street. It was right across the canal from
Oh
2612.
yeah. I remember when you lived over there.
And then Colin Harrington and myself, and I want to say that was the Chris O'Shea days.
Oh yeah.
As well as like me, Colin, and Chris
Oh,
O'Shea.
cheesy.
And we all migrated into that place, and those were some absolute wild times.
Yeah.
And then the project years happened, where I met Mark,
Yeah.
and then
And then
And
back
then,
to
holy
then
cow,
came
dude.
back to 26.
and then it was
Came
and then it
back
was
to
when
Clear Lake.
you moved back in, and you're like, hey, do you dudes want to move in? And it was me and Mark living out of the projects, and we just
Yeah.
migrated back into that thing because we were, dude, those projects years were like crazy for us for like riding that. Like the level of progression out there
Yeah.
is the most insane thing.
Yeah.
For
I mean, it goes to show for even like
was
Lidberg
crazy.
that was out there for a long time.
Dude, there was
like,
that squad before
anybody
us, yeah.
that did live out there and were like, you know,
Oh,
residents, it's because there's nothing else to do
Ollie
besides
Jerome,
just
raft.
ride,
cut
and build
cut
shit.
grass and wakeboard and drive a jet
That was
ski.
it. That was it.
Those are the 3 things.
Yeah, that was it. It was.
No,
I mean, you would
It's a cool spot. It was
bass fishing.
It's sad that the project
slaps.
isn't around anymore. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that
No,
place
it's the
was-
boarding school now. Though
I know, but the projects of the idea that riders could go out there and build whatever, because anybody at that era, if you were, we lived on lakes, and then you would like have an idea for a rail or have an idea for a photo shoot and
It was
do
insane.
something. You would go out there and make what you wanted to make.
It was
for
absolutely
that.
insane.
Like, yeah.
It
Like,
wa-
I
it
think,
was-
no, not on that board.
That was actually one of the coolest things. Like
There was
us living out there, seeing that exact thing happen.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like Libbo would come hit some crazy road gap. You would
dude.
come shoot something with Flash Garrison. Like
Yeah.
there was always some shit going
That
down. So
Libbo
and you
gap-
got to be a
that
part
Libbo
of
gap
it.
was
So coming up,
bonkers.
it was really cool to be right there and see it all go down. And you could kind of build.
I remember.
Off that
I
and
mean,
kinda
I
do it
mean,
yourself.
one morning waking up out there, it was like we woke up, and Panakos wouldn't tell you anything. Like if he had something big going on,
Yeah.
like he wouldn't say anything to you. And like we woke up. I woke up one morning. I don't even know if you boys were there, but it was the full on like Jackass crew.
Oh yeah, Jackass was out there a lot.
It was
Yeah.
like all Jackass crew was out there, and I was like, "Whoa, what?"
They
is
did. That's when they
happening?
did the snakes
Tremaine.
in the
Tremaine.
thing. I
And
wasn't
for some
there.
reason, I was handling snakes, and I was like, "What am I doing right now?" I was just like,
Yeah.
it's like full.
The snake thing was because Bam really hated snakes.
And dude, they dumped him in that thing,
and they
man.
dumped them. They dug a pit and put a bunch of snakes in there.
Yeah,
and then
trapdoored it.
Trapdoored them
You
into
know,
a bunch of snakes.
Shout out to Parks for not hate, or he hates snakes.
Parks hates snakes.
Somebody threw a fake snake on him during that thing, and bro, he made a noise that I was just like, "Whoa."
No, Parks hates snakes.
I know who
so
I know
much.
who I got to get with this fake snake at the golf course, man.
yeah.
Or that
Oh,
I
dude. When
some
I
people
blew
it
gonna hear
looks
it.
like it really causes some trauma
It
to some
does
people.
cause
So
some-
It's
I
gonna
don't
mess
know.
them
Like
up.
it looked kind of funny, but also like
Parks
I
is
wouldn't
not-
want one of my friends to feel that trauma. So
Parks would definitely hold a grudge against you for
Yeah.
a while. if
I felt
you tried
bad.
to-
Like when
Yeah.
somebody like threw like a fake snake on him, he was like,
Oh, he
"Bleh,"
hates it. Like I hate spiders, but not nearly as much as he.
I mean,
hates
let's all
snakes.
agree that nothing needs 8 legs to walk.
No, I
That's
have
bullshit.
theories about spiders. They're the weirdest animal in the world. The silk that comes out of their butt. They make these webs that are geometrically perfect. They mummify their prey. They kill. It's just they're not from this
I
planet.
don't know,
They're
man.
not
Kind of
from this
churching them up.
planet.
They sound pretty badass now.
yeah,
I think they
I
came-
agree.
I think they came.
You
in
made him
from
sound pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Scary, scary, but
Had
cool.
you at silk out of
They-
the
Yeah,
butt.
silk out the butt. Tell me more.
Tell me more. They evolve faster than any other animal. Like there's so many species. There's more species of spiders than there are any other like genre of animals.
Dang,
Because
dude,
they.
I was not expecting this much spider.
Oh, I know a lot about spiders.
And
I
then
wondered-
and what about the
so,
daddy
hold on.
longlegs? Can we talk about him? Apparently, he's the most venomous that can't actually bite.
So okay,
Is
so
this true?
I wanted to do a comedy bit on how much I hate spiders, so I had to do research and learn all
This
of
is
this
where it's
stuff.
at.
But yeah, like
Gotcha,
there's
gotcha.
like, have you heard of the trapdoor spider? This is my favorite. This is my favorite of all of the weird spiders.
That sounds borderline sexual.
Trapdoor spider goes like this: in the desert or in the sand, they'll dig a hole and then they get in the hole, but then they make a trap door of their web above them and then cover it with sand. So it just looks like normal sand.
I've seen
and
a
they'll
video
sit
of that.
there and then they wait for a prey to walk in front and they go, whoom, they flow
Gotcha,
open the
bitch.
door, they grab this thing, pull it in and close the door, and it's like back to normal. It happens
Yo.
in a split second. And this is a spider that's just decided to evolve this way. He's like, easiest way to get animals? I'm just going to hang out in this hole. It's crazy. There's so many different
Where's
ones.
that thing live at?
I want to say it might be an Australia thing.
That's
or
definitely an Australia.
it's like
Shout
a-
out to Chris O'Shea.
we just constantly keep giving Chris O'Shea shout outs. No.
And Brendan.
No,
you
so
know, they're all
I don't know
Aussies.
where
I mean,
we go.
we got to talk about Mitch. We got to talk about Dean. We got to
yeah,
talk
we
about
can't just
Daniel.
Mitch,
We got to talk about
Mitch.
all the boys. I mean,
Mitch.
shit. There's a lot of them.
The Blue
The
Circle.
Aussie fucking boy.
Blue Circle.
Brendan
Okay.
Priestley, what
so
up?
okay, so even after Clear Lake evolved past just a few of us, because there was, Ruck has his house, but like 2612, we always had a bunch of misfits in there.
The Blue
But
Circle.
But then Jimmy and Adam had their house down
Oh,
there.
that's right. Yeah.
And then, but Blue Circle was Mitch. Was it
That was heavy
Langfield?
duty.
Mitch Langfield's
Yeah.
Blue Circle, and he just would file in the Australians. Just everybody
cruising
and
through.
anybody could live there, and it was just another
Scotty
little
Broom
party
Boom
spot.
Boom.
Broom boom boom.
Scotty.
Yeah,
Broomy.
Broom, boom.
Miss you, mate.
I said broom boom boom. Let me say
Dude.
wayo.
I mean, like, hands down, Brenton though. The amount of times
I love that he stuck
Fucking
it out.
love
He's
Brenton.
still here, still
Dude,
raising a fam.
killing
He's got a
it.
kid.
Yes,
now.
he
He's
does.
doing it.
So
Brenton,
sick.
Shout
yeah.
out to you.
Bro, Dwayno. Like, fuck. But I mean, the amount of times I've been hitting the nuts by Brenton Priestley
Yeah,
is
more than your hands can count, huh?
yeah, I ain't got that many fingers, bud. But
Yeah.
dude, that guy's
Brenton.
a legend.
Brenton, we're getting him on soon too.
Oh,
And I'm
my
like
Lord.
wondering. Me and Parks have talked about it. We're like, we want Brenton on, but who's the best fourth person to have in there with him? Like, who's the best counterpart to get
That's
the
a
most out of
good-
Brenton? You know, because Brenton's such a beast.
I think you should have the bros. Let's hire Dwayno to come over as well.
Oh, yeah. Get both of them.
You know, I had that whole family, Brenton,
I
his
met the
brother,
dad,
and his
everybody,
dad
yeah.
build the dock. My dock. They just
killed it.
decided I was like, I need a new dock. They're like, oh, mate, we'll come over and do it. And then, like, before you knew it, built. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
the
that's
Priestleys are the
Wait,
shit.
what doc?
The dock that's in right now. The one that's actually falling apart.
Oh.
it's not
Yeah,
much of that.
It's not his fault. It's falling
Sorry,
apart.
what doc
It's
are you
not-
talking about?
No, the dock at 26.
No, but then Uncle Paul was the one who put that bench on the side,
Oh,
right?
okay. So yeah, maybe I think Brenton did the first ones whenever I first got it, and then Uncle
Okay.
Paul might have refabbed it.
Is that the part that's falling
Because the
apart?
thing is with
What's
the
falling
dock,
apart?
whenever you have a wood dock, you got to either paint it or put the sealer on it.
You didn't do that, did
I didn't
you?
do that at all. I would like, I'll get to it.
You
And
slacking,
then
you
before
slacking
know
on the
it-
sealer?
yeah.
That reminds me, I got to fucking seal my fence.
Tomorrow.
Oh no, that's too good. Well, I love that, Clay. Thank you.
Anyways,
for-
sorry. Were we talking about how I became?
well,
a part-
we got to it. I think we got to it, but I still
Did
want.
we
I want
dabble?
people to know how I crossed paths with this other English individual to your left.
Oh, dude, that was.
Well, we first met at Wakestock in
Wakestock.
Wales. Wakestock was like the big music festival / wakeboard competition
Mostly
back in the
a
day.
music festival with a little bit of
But
wakeboarding.
it gave the wakeboarders the ability to feel kind of like a little rock starry because you know if you did well at that event, you got to go on stage in front of like tens of thousands of people. But yeah, we met there, which was a crazy week.
Yeah,
now
that
I
was
think
that was a wild one.
now I've got one story that springs to mind. About that event, so you know, wakeboarding
there's
aside,
a lot of stories.
There's
So
a
I'm
lot of
scared which
stories.
ones you might tell.
Well,
But, yeah.
the one that springs to mind is like we're all sitting in a tent. You know, obviously you're at a music festival, and I think the music may have been over or whatever. We're all still hanging out, and there was this one kid in there, and he just stopped, just like a deer in the headlights, and looked at everyone, and he was just like, "Why is everyone looking at me?"
He's freaking out,
And he freaked out, and
everyone
everyone was looking at him. And
But I will say,
and-
I will
and I-
preface this with you were in a sleeping bag, laying down behind everybody because we're
I
all in a
remember
big
that
circle. Okay, I will say that they were all sitting around in a big circle in a big old tent. Like it
Yeah.
was like a nice, like a 6-7 person tent, but we probably got like 15 people in there. Like we're
What do you
packed
mean?
in.
This is like a
So-
camping tent?
It's a camping tent, but
Yeah.
like a big camping tent, like almost the size of this room.
So I must have been in.
So when I was thinking tent, I like in my mind I had like visioned like this.
No, not like a
like a
catering
vent,
tent.
like
not
a
like a
vent.
catering
Okay,
tent.
that's
Like,
right.
this is
No,
like,
no.
This is like an offsite, like where we're all
like kind of a
sleeping.
pimp
This is a more
tent.
intimate situation
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
the
with
very
tent's
intimate.
got like a couple spots
Okay,
on the
yeah.
side, and then one area where like
All right,
10
so this
people
is
can
awkward
sit.
now that
Well,
I'm thinking about
well,
it.
no,
with the
not
kid
really.
like sitting there
Well,
going, like,
everybody's around having a good time.
yeah, but
And-
like for the kid.
Yeah.
Also, now you say that I was, in a sleeping bag, so I may have been chilling on the
were.
side.
You were done.
But anyway, I heard what was going on, and I
did.
snapped out of my state that I was in, and answered his question to why everyone was looking at me. Was because he had the doobie. The guy had the doobie. It must have been not a microphone, Tony. Anybody know? No, it's not a microphone, Tony. The
Yeah.
puff, puff, pass.
Yeah,
Like
that's
get it
what
round.
they
And so I think this
Yeah.
guy must have. Anyway, he
was-
passed the doobie. Everyone stopped looking at him, and we went on about.
we
our
went
night.
on about it, and it was
But,
the best moment of like, because there's a lot of us figuring out why we were looking at him. Like when he asks you, and we're all like, you know, what? Why am I?
Certainly wasn't because he was telling a good story.
And everybody's now looking around, and then Mark just sits up, pulls his blanket off of him, and he's like, "Cause you got the doobie, mate." Everybody looks at the man with the doobie, and he's like, "Oh," and passed it, and everybody just went back to normal. And I was like, "That guy's good in my books. I like that guy."
So yeah, so then anyway, we were hanging out a lot
Just straight from a slumber.
that trip, and we obviously that was the era of fees, wake and beach.
Fees.
Like we would travel around Europe for like 5-6 weeks with a different contest every
all
week,
the time.
and it was Spain, France, like mainly Spain and France, but they were in different areas, and that was the ultimate. Like that really was the fucking best time.
I will even let everybody know. Like when I was on the wakeboarding pro tour and like we were doing the tour every week, I remember it got to a point where I liked riding rails a lot more, and I was not hanging out. I couldn't hang with Rusty's and Harley's and Danny, like a lot of the guys that were, I was like lucky if I could get top 10, but I was like, I liked riding rails and doing these cable events, and that didn't exist in America. I was like, and most people in America that were riding boat didn't know that existed, like that these cable events were going off in Europe. And I remember I went for Feast one year with Colin Harrington, and we had a blast. And then I was like,
well, the first year, like I never went. The very first year, they had some like double pool gap thing, and that's the first time I saw it, and I was like, I need to be at that stuff. And
so they did these cool events over there, and then it took a little while, and that was I think even before System 2. They had winches.
That was a winch pulling you down with a car. There was a Beetle car halfway down the hill.
Oh, those winch
death traps. They're literally signing up for death.
No, look, they had a triple pool setup.
Super
like
gnarly.
with rails coming down it, and then a winch that was up in a scaffolding that was as high as the top pool, so you weren't being pulled down.
Just bolted on.
And
with
then they
hopes
had
and
two
dreams.
winches going, so like one, by the time you would get done, they would start pulling that one out, and
Fire
the
you
next
back to
person
the
would
next.
go.
It wasn't about the winch that was sketchy. Like obviously, if you got your caddy and he's doing it right and everything good, like
bringing up golf again.
sorry to bring golf up, but like you got a good caddy, you can make the shot.
Low strokes.
But it would be like some like drunk fucking French guy with a ciggy hanging out of his mouth, not knowing what he's doing, like and they would just like hit you with the throttle, and you'd be on the dock with a load of slack ripped off and sending down like this
gnarly gap,
and you're just out of control at fucking 30 miles an hour. So
You
that's
gotta
what
be ready.
winching was back in the day.
No.
Like it was a little bit.
It
more
was
sketchy.
wild. It was wild.
The
But
boys have dialed it in now.
So yeah, I would go over to Europe most of like after I stopped doing the pro tour, and I was like, okay, I want to do more rail stuff. Go over to Europe, and then there was like a whole new group of riders. Like it was like Rossiter and like all of these like Jaunty.
Yeah,
John
John
D.
T. Green. What up,
Like,
John T?
Shout out.
Shout out, John T.
But like, and that's even like when
Shout out Ben, Dan,
Nico
the
was
boys.
young. Nico and
Jaunty,
Daniel
dude. I remember
Grant.
that guy.
Daniel Grant's now getting into it. He's like probably 14, traveling around all by himself. Like, but the people you would meet were all new, all cool, all like and amazing riders, but totally different than this pro tour that I just left. And I was like, this is awesome. And I went and did that for year. Like the ending of my career was just going to Europe just to. Like I remember.
Wait, is that a bad thing? The ending of my
no,
not the ending. Yeah,
the last 10 years of my career. I
What
was like
you focused on.
I was like,
yeah.
I can't do boat events with these guys, and I still would do some, but I knew I couldn't beat Rusty and.
But it was
Harley
just
and stuff
it was
that,
like
so
the.
There's some
Obviously,
heavy shit going down.
The competition was good. It was all new rails. Like it was all pushing the boundaries of what we're doing.
When Raph is getting going. Like this is
Raph is about
when
to
all
start
of those-
his run of
right,
just
his-
winning everything for the next however
No,
long
but
it
it was
was.
a-
Shout out Raph too.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out
fuck
Raph.
that guy was a G. That was the coolest boat running I've ever seen.
I like that you
for
were
me.
in control of this.
Yeah. You want one day? Shout out to Claire.
Yo, what up, dog? Let's shout out, look,
When
I got a shout out for you soon.
all right.
But I mean, it'd be
You wanna
good
do it now?
your thing.
So that's where I met Mark,
I want to. I got a lot.
But I just
say
want to talk about Raph again for a second because obviously everyone knows Raph. He's like an absolute G, amazing. But when I was working at the projects, I didn't really know that much about him at all. And he came and I sat in the boat and watched him ride boat. And I knew he was a good like rails and shit, but like
Heavy duty.
it like changed my whole perspective on
It's
wakeboarding.
heavy duty,
like
man.
he was doing shit differently. It was like it was just so different to everyone, man. Like I was actually getting chills right now thinking about it. Like it was mind blowing.
No.
So when I saw that set that day, and it didn't make me want to go back to boat, and pretty much made me like, well, fuck, I can't go back to that.
Yeah, right.
But no,
Yeah, like,
he was
the
just like so.
intimidation factor,
It's the style, and the way he did it differently. It was like so much more like. It wasn't. I don't know. It was. I don't know. It wasn't wakeboard. It wasn't wakeboarding. It was like the way he was doing everything was just so different.
Raph was so crazy because we already knew Ollie could wakeboard really good, and Raph went through.
Shout out Ollie.
Dude, I love this.
So Raph already. I mean, Ollie could wakeboard good, and we knew that he had a younger brother, but we never thought that you never really think that the younger brother is going to just come and just clean house. Like they could be as good as the older brother.
Yeah, but dude,
like,
Ollie was dude, he was dropping.
Ollie was great, but Raph came and took this whole. It was like is mentally the way he looked at wakeboarding. He wasn't looking at it the same way as everybody else, and he said, "I'm going to do it this way." And if I execute perfectly, then I'll change some shit.
He's almost like the Bryson DeChambeau of I'm going back to golf. Sorry, but I'm just saying, like, not everyone appreciates that. Like,
but I don't think a lot of people will get it. But I get it.
Yeah, but like Bryson, like the doctor going through every little fucking.
Very
the wind,
methodical.
Everything.
Very
but like,
methodical.
I feel like he really went into it. Raph wasn't messing around.
Yeah.
But like the way he rode was like so stylish and so clean that like you just assumed it was real easy. But I think he just really
he cared for the sport. He cared for what he was doing and the character that he was in as it. He wasn't just doing it because people looked cool wakeboarding. He was like, I have a vision of what I want to do, and I'm doing this, and everybody else can fuck off. It was
this gateways me into what I was about to bring up a minute ago.
Shout him out.
Because can we talk about your freaking nose press?
Oh, I mean, we could talk about that all day. I mean,
how many times has somebody brought up this?
I have a separate podcast that's just about
your nose
presses. Yeah, I bring guests on and we just talk about my nose press.
Is that like
bang?
Yeah.
Shane,
I
honestly,
got so
right
inspired by
there, like that's not the one.
It's not the one.
No, that's a pivot. That's a pivot.
You know what I mean? That's
the early stages of that's what when people like were like.
You got to bear in mind. You got to bear in mind as well. When he was busting nose presses, the boards weren't even fucking flexy.
They weren't.
So like, you got to press a little harder.
Well, I watched Box of Fun earlier, and your section, you do great nose presses on a board that's not flexy.
But I'm trying to. Yeah. The whole entire time, I was always like, fanboy, hold on. I was like trying to mimic this whole thing. But I do this weird like finger point thing.
Yeah, I like the finger point.
Oh, fucking Clay, the best of us did it. Well, I fucking hated the fact that I did that. Mine's every
like
time.
But Shane always had this like,
yeah.
That seems
no, it's my balance point.
Yeah.
Like it's one finger out like that. It's not a one finger point, but it's like a one.
Yeah, no, mine was bad.
Clay, I remember, you know what? I think we bonded over this because every time I would do a nose press or something, I would always, for some reason,
you had some cool like rock.
Oh, actually, I think I did that.
You rocked out.
I rocked out. Well, all right, whatever. But it still didn't feel like I was rocking out.
Look.
Hold on. We'll get to it. Hold on.
It's just me fanboying the whole entire time.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Your opening shot right here. This opening shot. Great nose press across the 100-footer. That's clean.
That was a big ollie.
That's clean right there.
The thing, did you remember when that ollie was that big to get on that pop?
Yeah,
dude, I still got a dent in my leg.
That rail was nasty.
Yeah, but the rail would like change, and everybody's like, "Bro, that
depending on the water height." Yeah,
that thing was like rib height or something. I don't know.
I had one of my worst ever injury was, in fact, you were there.
Yeah, probably.
Mate, remember, so we came out one morning.
That's gross.
Obviously, we just get up. We'd get up. We'd like, if you're riding first,
get closer to that mic, man.
Oh yeah, shit. My bad.
Fix the mic. Maybe turn it.
All right, so listen up.
No, yeah, there you go. That will work now. You can sit back and relax now.
So it was down to setup. It was down to setup. Cole.
Yeah,
Cole came here and set this shit up. All right.
Cole, it's not your fault. He
so
it.
one morning, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a rail that was, as you come through into the rail lake, on the right-hand side, there was like a really little mellow A-frame, and then there was a barrel, like a barrel incline to another incline. You remember it? You drunk fucks.
Sorry, Clay's working on this pyramid.
All right, whatever.
Sure it's not, but no, I know what you're talking about.
You lost me. Next point.
Next. Oh man, come on. Come on.
This shit's gold, man. This shit's literally gold.
You're drinking the glass. You can't. Well, you got to be the front and center.
All right. Sorry, Mark. I was making sure it wasn't blocking the cameras and stuff because I got other jobs to do.
I honestly
Mark,
don't care.
Mark,
I'm not even getting paid for this.
Mark, you're literally in my head, and I can hear everything you're saying.
Makes sense.
It's like I'm on Bluetooth. Direct contact with you.
So anyway, let me just get back to my injury thing because it's like
literally insane.
You know, you had to drag me out of the fucking water. I don't know if you remember it. You must remember it, but maybe not.
No, it was crazy.
Anyway, came out. Water level had dropped. Barrels were like fucking tit high, and my dumb ass with the jet ski pulling you down like with a foot of pull.
The jet ski,
thinks I can just ollie up onto it, clip the barrels, drug up, and it was like a incline, and I hit a Trex corner right into my back. And I was wearing like a little pussy life jacket, which is kind of stupid, like because if you know what I mean,
it's like a beer
either
koozie.
you may as well wear like a thick one if you could. But
I
get it, like you can't
life
move,
jacket.
and it was basically a beer koozie.
Yeah.
But it hit me in the back, and I couldn't fucking get out of the water. Clay had to drag me to the side and put me in my passenger seat, drive back, and I was living at your house at the time, and I'd say for like 2 months I had to get up out of the bed. I had to grab my hair, pull myself up, roll over, and get out like that. And it was a long time. Lynn Teachworth, I seen him for like, and Lynn is a magician. Shout out Lynn. But like, it got to the point where Lynn was like, we didn't know what was going on, and
was Lynn like cracking your back and stuff?
No, he was just like
body talking,
body talking. But he would talk to it, like he knew what to say. He knew what to say. But yeah, no, it was horrible. So yeah, rails can actually really fuck you up. We're not going like when you get on the rail like snowboarding, you're going like pretty slow. Like majority of the time, a lot of times in the park they're going fast, but you're doing the angles. Like wakeboarding, you're just coming into a straight ollie nipple high at 20 miles an hour.
Dude.
And the rail you're talking about was they built that rail for Carnival. I remember, I think it was a video after Carnival.
No,
it was like
that was a video after.
Barrels down. You could go barrels up. At
the Carnival, I got to ride in one Carnival. I was so excited about it. It's amazing.
Yeah, you made
I used to ride for Liquid Force at the time, and I was riding the Watson board. And I'll go to the cable.
Get this guy off the cast.
I'm like, dude, to the point where I had to speak to Jimmy about it because I would break a board every week, and Jimmy's like, no, I didn't go big. and Jimmy, like, he's like, sorry, mate. Like, why do you need another board? How are you breaking all these? I'm like, to be honest with you, I don't know, but like,
trying
they
to
kept
mimic
breaking.
Shane's nose
but I don't know whether I don't know what it came from. But anyway, yeah,
dude, yeah, I remember when you got smoked on that.
Yeah.
That was,
but anyway, so actually, I had a little train. So the hair pull. But so when we did the Carnival, there was a rail that was like an M gap in the back corner, and it was no barrels. You had to gap
that
it.
sucker was gnarly,
the same thing happened. So I broke my board at the cable the day before. Danny was like, I got you, man. And he gave me a fucking Ronix prototype, no finned one board. And me, I was just like frothing to ride. So I'm like, yeah, just give it to me. I'll go. So I took it, went out, ollied onto this rail, clipped, and I still have a dent in my leg. Like this dent here is from scraping. Like, I don't know how I didn't break my leg. But
wait, it's not on the other leg?
No,
you're legit.
Yeah, no, it's legit. Well, I could move around the fat like all the way up my leg after it happened. And note to self, don't just borrow a random board right before a rail event where you have to ollie like waist high to get onto stuff. Because it's not the same.
You don't want to do that. That sounds like a bad idea.
Getting pulled in, hands down.
Shout out Watson, by the way. Shout out Watson.
I think this is the most shout outs on any podcast ever.
Use that thing. getting pulled into a rail on a jet ski.
Yeah.
Hands down was some of the most gnarly things ever. Like it was such a different pool, but it was, I'm not trying to be like a core lord or nothing like that.
No.
You know what? Yeah, I am trying to be a core lord.
Yeah, be core lord about it. Because, like I said, when I watched your section on the Box of Fun earlier, dude, so many shots of just like jet ski rail hitting. Yeah. And it is so
It's
tough.
just, it was just a different time, man. Yeah. It was just a different time. Like, why would they ever do it now? Completely understand why you'd never do it.
No, I wouldn't have ever
but
done it.
The way you do it now is because you want to be a core.
Yeah, I gotta go core.
Yeah, but like, to your point, man, like hitting a rail, 100-foot rail on a fucking System 2, super easy. Hitting a 100-foot rail on jet ski, complete different ballgame.
Man, it was a whole other, like, there was strategy involved.
Yeah. And it's
you need a good caddy.
The beautiful thing about the cable and the beautiful thing about the cable and the System 2 is your pool is, I don't want to say exactly the same every time, but it's really close. You take out a whole variable of speed, distance from the rail, this like the tension, the edge. Like you take out a lot of that opposed to what, like when you hit a rail on a jet ski.
Yeah,
you're dealing with. Is this person going too far away from the rail? Is it too close? Are they going faster?
Only didn't fucking get to the end because the driver drove to the right. Like, man, you could blame the. Like, there was so many different things.
A driver could help you. Like they could see you and like.
Oh yeah, they could cut into you a little.
That's
bit.
a good caddy.
Yeah, it's a good caddy. That's a good caddy.
Look, I'm about to do a shout out.
Do it.
So you better get your finger ready because I got a shout out for somebody. And
it's not Ted, is it?
Nah, dude.
That's Scotty Scheffler's caddy.
When I do, wait, that's so many golf.
Talking about wakeboarding, bro. It's all he knows now. It's all he knows.
Shout out Ted. Such a high stroke.
It's a good inside joke, though. But
anyway, yeah, that was.
I got my finger ready.
So, are you ready? Because one of the hands down, dude. This is during our time there, and dude, the rail rider at that time and the driver was Nate Perry.
Big up Nate.
Nate was a good guy.
I love Nate.
I love some
Nate was the guy. Like Nate really did progress shit, man. Like he was doing shit that everyone didn't do. Like I remember this one clip he got one day winching. He went out and he 50/50s this metal like rail, like what's it called? What are the fencing? It's just a fence.
It's a fence.
A thin metal fence.
It was so insane watching that.
But Nate, he was doing all the early pass. Like he was doing a lot of
dude.
His passion for the sport was very high.
It was insane.
He loved all and everything of wakeboarding.
And dude, he had that dog, Mac Dog.
Mac Dog used to run up and down back all day.
And dude, that dog would just be out there. But I mean, like Nate Perry was like.
I got into a funny car crash with Nate once, actually.
That sounds highly believable.
So, such a quick story. Nate, hopefully your wife won't mind. It's funny. It's just, we weren't doing anything too bad, but we were just like, so he had an old Cutlass and we were out drinking one night and we were going from the bar to a house party. And, that was my intro to all that kind of stuff. Like, I just moved to America. Like, it wasn't like that in England. So we were like going to all these house parties, doing all this crazy stuff. And Nate was like super into rapping, and like when I got drunk I would occasionally dabble, and we both got really into it. And I think Jonty, weirdly, I think Jonty was in the back seat of the Cutlass when this happened. And there's three of us and we're going and the song comes on and Nate starts rapping and we start rapping, and then Nate just gets super into it and forgets that he's driving. And he's like down and we're like at the tape cassette thing, just like, whoa, 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 like talking, rapping, whatever. And then just slammed into the curb, popped the tire, pulled into Taco Bell. And we just, and we pulled in, we're like, right, we got to fix this real quick. Jonty comes out like, what's that Guido guy? Hey, so I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Cars. Like I really liked it back in the day. It's a Disney movie. There's this little Guido guy and he's this little truck who can he's from Italy and he can change tires really quick. Jonty unloaded everything from the car into the parking lot. It was all over the parking lot. Just whipped a new tire on there. Bam, off we went. House party. And we were all good. Cutlass made it. We made it. And we had a great time.
That's good.
Yeah. It's just a random story, though.
No, it is a really good story.
That was a good random story. Shout out Nate Perry.
Shout out Nate. He wasn't actually drinking you know, but you know what I mean.
Responsibly.
Yeah.
Responsibly.
Doesn't sound responsible.
I mean, I have a few notes here, and I wanted to bring up one because this was an era of our lives that was on the stereo constantly for a long time, and that is the Pick a Destiny. Do you remember how much we listened to the
greatest song in the world? Oh, this is just a
Dude,
trip.
why did that hit so hard?
I don't know why it did, but we loved that. At 2612, we bumped that song.
We bumped that.
Album,
it was Pick a Destiny.
It was those other guys that did the weird music
Tenacious
videos.
D's, Pick a Destiny.
That was huge.
It was a great movie. Soundtrack, arguably even better.
It was man, that was huge. You know what else was massive? You know what? I was gonna bring this up earlier, but like the level of Appetite for Destruction from Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah,
because we hit a summer.
That was like when Leather Jacket Chain.
Dude,
Leather Jacket
we're coming
Chain.
up on Halloween right now because you were Slash, right?
Yeah.
And like I really dropped the bomb because I should have been Axl.
Yeah,
And
you could have.
I didn't.
No, the Leather Jacket Chain hit a moment where I read the Motley Crue book, and I read Slash's book, and between both of those, I just started drinking whiskey,
lot of
like Jack
inspiration.
Daniels, and I got a leather jacket, and I just was like, "This
You're
is
like,
my life now."
I can do this.
Do you guys have this? Because I get this a lot. Where I don't want to say a lot because I don't read a lot of books, but when I read a book, I put myself into the like the main character's role.
Well, you got to, man.
I do it, and I'm like, this is who I am now because I'm reading every thought that they have.
I don't know
and
if
I
that's...
like interpret it to what I do.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. That one got a little rough for the old wife. No, no, but like I do that, and I like start to like visualize that I'm not that person, but that's like a personality that I should do, and that's what happened. Is I read the Motley Crue book, and it got really
a lot of inspiration there.
A lot of inspiration, a lot of leather jacket
buddy, you
wearing.
You went hard in the paint on it.
One of my favorite
And,
one of my favorite leather jacket stories was, and this is just to show the power of a leather jacket.
It holds a lot of power.
I was with Andrew Atkins, and we were hanging out in a hotel room.
Shout him out.
Andrew Atkins. No, but he was like, and Andrew's like a nice, normal guy. Like he's not a wild man. Like I was a wild man. He's a wild man, but he's not like raging. Like let's fucking go. You know, he's Andrew Atkins. But he was like, "Can I put the leather jacket on?" And I go, I want you to know when you put the leather jacket on, it does something to you I can't express. It's almost like magic. Like you embrace this type of person you are.
It'll take you over.
And he was like, I can handle it. And I was like, we'll see. And I let him put the jacket on. And he put the jacket on, and I turned and started talking to whoever for like 5 minutes. And I turned back around, and Andrew's now swiped the vase or the lamp off of the hotel room table, and it's now broke. He's jumped up on the bed, and he's like yelling at people. And I look at him, I go, Andrew, it's the jacket. And he's like, and he took the jacket off, and he sat back down and handed it to me. He goes, "It's the jacket, man." And I go, "I know it's not. It's not for the faint of heart, you know. Like
you gotta own that jacket, dude.
Hey, gotta."
Man,
speaking of leather jackets,
you should get some, right?
What's
like, why do we not have now?
What's the name of your golfing event? We've started doing a golfing event for Shane's birthday since his 40th.
We've done it twice now. We're going on the third year.
Shane's golf outing for degenerates and assholes, or what was it again?
Pre-Masters scramble for degenerates and assholes.
Leather
that was
jacket's
it.
required.
Yeah.
Like, so we've done a leather jacket.
Yeah, so we've done 2 years so far. First year was Cole and Shoda won.
Yeah.
So they got the leather jacket. Year 2, reason I bring up the story is myself and Jake Pilat. We got the dub. So we're now the holders. I have the leather jacket in my closet, and sometimes I put it on and just jump on the bed. It's just literally
you can't help it. You can't help it, can you?
It's a leather
jacket. It does. It does.
No, but it's nice, and I'm looking forward to April already because it's a thing we're gonna do every year now, and it's a good crew of people. We do a little 2-man scramble, and
I think my favorite part about it is that it's the Shane's Premaster Scramble for degenerates and assholes, and it sounds like that's like a charity
It
that
really
we're
does.
doing it for.
I almost donated,
But
now.
it's for like the event is for
Us.
degenerates.
We're the
and assholes.
degenerates and
Yeah.
assholes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
what
it's
do I
like
do?
us,
Just
but
buy
it's
you a
like-
case of Natty.
Yeah, you just bring
Okay.
beers and you
All right,
get
fine.
away.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Contribute to the leather.
the leather jacket, you know.
The power of
Yeah.
the leather jacket.
Have you
It
told
is a
your
real
leather
thing.
jacket? Must have told it. In fact, I think I've heard it when you pass out in the pool at Vegas.
No, I told that one at Parks's bachelor or
that's
Parks's wedding.
That's it.
That
I
was my
remember I
best
heard
friend's
this story recently, but anyone
Yeah.
doesn't know. It was you
I
should
can
tell the
give it-
story.
I can give it.
Yeah, give
Clay,
it.
have you heard this one? Do you know?
Listen,
about
man,
me?
I can only imagine you're probably the best wedding speech. You and Bob
It was
Seven
pretty-
probably do the best.
I
Wedding
just
speeches.
Phil just got married,
I did see that.
and Bob posted on his story that and Bob did the
I bet
best
that was
man speech.
amazing.
I listened only what he posted, and it was like 30 seconds, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I think you called Phil an asshole like 4 times in like 30 seconds.
I mean, yeah.
it was real. It was good. But
Phil
I think
looked-
it was
Phil
a
looked
great
great,
speech.
though.
I think
Phil
it was
looked
a
great.
great speech. Yeah.
Shout out to Phil Seven, dude. That guy.
Phil, hey, congrats
Shout
on
out,
getting
Froggy.
married. Yeah, congrats on getting married, Frog.
Yo,
Yeah. Okay.
I feel bad now that I haven't shouted out to Parks for getting married.
Well, we got to call Parks. Parks wanted us to give
let's
him
face
a
it.
And while we're talking about Parks' wedding, we got to shout out best man Shane and Ruck. Absolutely killed it.
Ruck.
Like Ruck was the guy. What do they call the person that does the
officiant.
I was gonna say maitre d'.
He was official. He was.
Oh,
he
yeah.
did
Show.
it so good. Like everyone, there wasn't a dry eye in the
No,
the
he
whole
did it so
thing,
good.
man. It was
teared-
like
he
the
teared him
most
up?
beautiful wedding. It was so
He
good,
teared
and
him
he
up.
did so good. I don't know. Have you ever done that before?
He has done it before, but
Oh, it's
this
not
was-
really?
I mean, this
It's not
was
as
for
cool
his,
then,
This
but-
was like for his like.
No,
best
he-
friend. Like I think he did it for one of his cousins
Dude,
or
Ruck-
like.
Ruck
for
is
a-
the
He
shit.
did. He
family
did
and all.
real good. I don't want to tease different stuff, but he also really fucked with Shane, and Shane pretended Shane had the ring, but like Shane didn't have the ring, and it was like it was really
It was
good.
wild.
We'll save that for another time, but it was real good. Shout out, Rock. You did an amazing job, mate, and
Is
so did
there,
you, Shane.
Shout out, Ruck. Hey, and also, I know the thumbnail that you guys probably saw, Ruck was supposed to be on here, and Ruck couldn't make it. Last minute, he said, man, because he's one of the hood. He's one of
Dude.
the Windward
Yeah.
The
locals.
Rock.
Ruck really wanted to make it. He was going to be here next to me, but he couldn't make
He
it
would have been
tonight.
sitting there equally job interviewing us.
Well,
right
Ruck is one of the best people on the podcast because he doesn't say a lot, but when he says some, he just
Yeah.
it's like
now?
punchlines
like
left
Elon
and right.
Musk.
Yeah, I
Really?
wouldn't say that.
What you don't think
You
you can
don't.
shoot
I don't think
rockets?
Ruck and Elon Musk are very
Ver-
similar.
verbal rockets. I
Verbal
mean,
rockets. I'll give you verbal rockets.
right?
there, but
Oh,
yeah.
I'm just trying to. He's
Just
smart.
thinking off top.
He's just got,
How about this? Where were we about to go? Oh, we were going to call Parks, but
Can I go pee before we call?
yeah,
Parks?
we'll take another quick little break. I got to take a little break.
I mean,
too.
not
I got to.
not that I'm saying I have to go pee.
No, we'll take a little break, and I'll text Parks that
Guys,
we're
it's
going to call him.
okay-
We'll
it's
come back
okay.
in with a conversation with Parks. We're good.
Are we gonna? Are we
Take
gonna
a break. We'll be right back.
That's such a classy.
It's nice, right?
It's really
Usually we only drop it once, even if we have 2 breaks. Parks isn't a big fan of it. I drop it every time. I love it, and that's
Well,
why I
guess what,
dropped
man?
it twice.
Parks isn't here.
Parks isn't here. I'm running the show, and that you get 2 different what is it? Outro, intro songs coming back from break songs. I don't know what it is, but
I feel like you should just toss it out there all the time.
but I do want to. I know Parks is on his honeymoon right now, but we are going to FaceTime audio him and
that's
see
nice,
see what
yeah.
he's doing. Mark's ordering a pizza over there because we're getting into it. It's already been. We're hitting in the 2-hour mark right now, so let's see what old PB's up to.
I hate that it's like Natty Light versus Modelo.
We're gonna see how this works.
Is he gonna be on here? FaceTime in the
We'll go
microphone.
speaker.
Yo, you guys want pizza, right?
There he is.
Yeah.
Shane,
How we doing, PB?
what's up?
Hey, man, what's happening?
Cheeky Clay.
Yo, what up, PB?
Yeah, boys.
So we just took our second break.
Shane?
We just came back.
Just ordered the fort, Shane. How's the hot seat?
The hot seat's intimidating.
He's in
I respect your role. I respect your role. I was nervous at the beginning, but we've crushed a lot of beers, and I'm having a good time.
And that always helps I get through right there.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Shane.
Yeah. Well, I still got one. right now. Whoa. But Cheeky just ordered a pizza. We've been talking about old 2612 times, and I figured we need to bring you in just to host for a little bit.
2612 seems like a very long conversation considering how many people you've had live in your house over the last like 20, 25 years or so.
Yeah, exactly. It's been going on almost the whole time.
We're focusing on the cream that rose to the top, PB.
Yeah. The all-stars.
It's been good.
Man. Yeah, I bet if you did have y'all talked about every roommate that you've had live in the house, like from the start?
We went through a lot of them. We talked about little Pinaco, Soshizi, Colin,
Dixon
407.
We talked about Dixon on a break though. We didn't let.
Did we not? Did we not put him on the air?
I don't think we put him on the air. Shout out
Dixon.
Yo.
I've been shouting out everybody too. I love the buttons over here.
Oh yeah, I kind of get some feedback sometimes. I go a little hard on the air horn, so be careful how often you.
Oh, he went a little hard already. We're fucked over here, buddy.
The air horn's been wrecked tonight.
Yeah. Me, Clay, and Mark have been making a beer pyramid in the center of the table. It's getting pretty high.
It's Natty Light versus Modelo.
Damn, dude, y'all are having they don't have that much fun when I'm in the studio. What am I like?
Listen, man, Dad's away.
Peace officer, come on.
Yeah, I know. Since you're out, we're raging here. We've already invited a bunch of people over. We're ordering a pizza. We're gonna rage here.
We got Cabby Chris on the way.
We're ordering pizza, building beer pyramids and shit.
Yeah, it's getting a little loose, but this is the
too
way
much.
I like it. This is the way I host.
It sounds like your show.
Oh shit! You know what? I ordered a little. Maybe I ordered too soon. I should have asked you. You're the local. We went with Paisanos.
Is Paisanos good?
Yeah, that's not bad. It's kind of
Doesn't sound like fucking good.
That sounded like it was bad.
It's not your commercial type of pizza. So you did go a little local. So that's good.
That's good.
But
yeah, I would rather
there's
local.
a couple other. I got a couple other little secret gems that could have reached out before, but y'all be all right. Pizza's pizza.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Don't tell Matthew
flavor
that.
y'all got going.
We got Modelo's and Natural Lights and some Land Sharks. So I'm a little bit of everything.
There you go.
Is that what you were asking? The beer flavor or the pizza flavor?
Yeah, beer flavor. Yeah.
Hey, Parks. While you're on here, brother, let's ask you how the hell's the honeymoon going, man? Looks amazing.
Yeah. Congrats on that, by the way.
Damn, yeah. The honeymoon has been like fucking insane, dude. We've been probably moving to like a different villa like every 3 or 4 days or so, and the villas just keep on getting like better and better. There's such like sick places to stay, and it's super cheap out here too.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah,
man.
man.
It's just like, we've been free diving, eating really good meals,
nice.
chasing manta rays, fending off monkeys. We're in this villa right now. I woke up this morning, there was like 30 monkeys out by the pool, just like splashing in the pool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's crazy, man. And they are like, dude, they one tried to chase Paige yesterday. I posted it on the Instagram.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. We'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun so far, man. And actually, I'm out here for like towards the end of our honeymoon. There's actually the Niti treasure hunt. That's a wakeboard contest that they're doing out here. Dommy's out here.
Yeah,
yes.
Nice.
We talked about it a little bit at the beginning, but who you with out there?
We're not going to hit the horn.
I'm still with just Paige right now, but we're actually flying to Jakarta here in like 4 or 5 hours.
Jakarta, blast from the past. We talked about Jakarta. Is Raf the guy behind that event?
What's that?
Is it
Raph? Yeah, Raph.
Nice.
Raph is the one that's kind of putting it on and stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man! That looks amazing. I know there's a lot of riders heading over there now, so that'll be fun.
It comes on. They're doing a live stream. I'm judging it, but they're doing a live stream November 2nd, like at 1:45 in the morning. So if y'all stay awake, crushing beers and stuff, you could probably catch the late night live stream if y'all want to check it out. But yeah, like 1:45 in the morning, East Coast time on the 2nd.
The 2nd. That's like
pretty sick. It looks pretty sick. They have like a 2.0 cable. Like it's like a super tiny island. You the whole island like 10 minutes. Then they have.
Oh, you're starting to break up a little bit.
A little lagoon right there.
Yeah, well, any promo vids I've seen online are pretty insane. Yeah, it looks like literally a stone of an island with a big cutout bay with bunch of obstacles and stuff. So I'm sure it'll be dope.
Sounds super.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Gonna be sick.
Well, hell yeah. I still got a lot to get to because I still haven't done rapid fires or spin to win, but I did get a new spin to win wheel. I went through all the Patreon members. They're getting up there and put them on the wheel. So I had to make my own since you didn't leave me any way of doing that. So.
Oh yeah, how's your wheel looking? How's the wheel looking?
It's actually looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We'll see how it goes though. I don't know. We're already a few beers deep, so whoever's winning is gonna get.
And hey, I remember looking at some analytics and stuff. Like compared to the watchers that we have, if like let's say we have like 1,500 views or something on YouTube, but we only have like 750 subscribers. So that's only half the people that are like listening and watching are subscribed. So if you're listening, do us a favor. Take a second and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, come on, subscribe.
That would we need that. We need that. We're almost to 1,000, so we're trying to get on up there. So let's try to
let's get into a K, boys. Click the subscribe button. It's super easy. Support the cause. Bonifay Banter's going off. Give us a little love over here.
A little bit of love.
Hey, Halloween's coming up. Are y'all going to do the hood scare? Is Big Wit ready to dress up as Jason and scare all the kids in the neighborhood?
Big Wit for the Michael Myers. What is he, Michael Myers? Or like, what is he?
Jason. He does the Jason with the chainsaw.
It's classic,
dude.
It's
a good one. It is a good one. I did have somebody in the hood ask if you were going to be riding the tricycle this year with your Saul mask on, and I said, you're not. So somebody might be filling in your role.
It's going to be you.
PB, let me fill you in.
Grab the Saul mask.
I have the Saul mask at the house.
Where is it?
No, I have the Saul mask at my house.
There we go, PB. If that's cool, I'm gonna slot in for you this year.
Oh, I definitely need it. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, it's the most fun roll out of that whole thing, dude. You're on a tricycle and you can just chase them down, dude. It's really fun.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
That is probably one of the Orlando classics.
I love it, man. I miss y'all, dude. Clay, I haven't seen you in a minute, dude.
But
I'm really jealous because this is the podcast that I wanted to. We talked about having Clay and Cheeky on for a little bit. So the fact that you snuck this in when I was out of town.
Hey, look, man.
I'm gonna have some beef with Shane when I get back.
Well, look, I'm a phone call away, and I work offshore, but you can catch me sometime.
Yeah, we'll bring these boys back in. It's been too much of a good time, I could go part 2 with this tomorrow if we wanted. So too easy, PB.
But enjoy the honeymoon, PB.
Yeah,
big
congrats, big dog.
All right, boys.
Hell
Much love, man.
Enjoy the pizza and don't knock down the beer pyramid.
No, beer pyramid's staying up, but we might burn down your house.
It's a wobbly table. You got to be careful with it.
Nah, it's doing good.
We got it covered.
All good. Take care, PB. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Right. Later, guys.
Later, brother.
Later, bro.
See, even whenever I'm hosting, he still's got to find his way in here.
Yeah, I mean,
I called him.
He did redirect.
Oh, you did call him.
I did call him. So yeah, I needed a little break. You did.
It's tough.
It's a tough job over here. This hot seat just.
I mean, it's not like his face isn't everywhere in this room.
Yeah, I'm in front of his fridge, his jackass box, him and Randall,
Yo,
all of his trophies. Yeah.
What up?
Because that's usually my side, and that's my side over there.
I know you're usually here, right?
Yeah, I'm usually over there.
You're Mark. And who would I be? I would
You'd be
just,
guest. You'd be guest. You are guest. You are who you are. What about this little spin to win? Since we were talking about it,
that is the time. I mean, we were talking about the spin to win.
Yeah,
I saw you setting this up earlier too.
Yeah, it took a little while because, like I said, Parks is out of town. He usually has the wheel, but I got the wheel right here. We're ready to spin, but let me go ahead and say to all the Patreon members, top tier Patreon members that sign up and do it, we put your name on a wheel. We give out prizes every week. It's pretty sick. We've given out tons of good stuff, wakeboards. Uncle Paul Uncle Paul is taking people out on the.
Did he do that one yet, or
no? We haven't done that one yet, but it is happening. Yeah, homie's in. He's like, I'm coming.
Yo, who wins that?
Yeah, it was.
Wait. Full on, back up.
Yeah. So
Uncle Paul gets to do what with somebody?
So Uncle Paul
They get to do it with
Uncle Paul runs a
Sorry, my
pontoon
bad.
dinner cruise where he makes filet mignons and makes like a full-on dinner for you, and you get to go through the chain of lakes of Winter Haven. And Uncle Paul is your captain. It's
what?
bonkers. It's probably the best prize that we've given out on here. But anyways, when Uncle Paul was on, he was like, I'll do it. So somebody won. And I was like, the odds that the person that won was going to be here in Orlando and be able to do this is like small. So we'd figure it out for him. We'll send you a wakeboard or something. No, homie hit us up.
I would drop everything.
He's like, the job's letting me. I've got free time. You let me know when I can get out on the boat with Uncle Paul, and I'm doing it. And we're like, it's going to be so sick. But we're waiting for the temperature to drop a little bit, so it's like a nice cruise, and we can
like
have
a romantic cruise.
Well, I wouldn't say romantic.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to make it sound like that, but like like a more what's the right word? Intimate. No,
Intimate's a good one. I guess
still sounds kind of gross.
Still sounds a little touchy. But yeah, so we give out a lot of good prizes, and on this one is no different. We are giving out some good stuff. I have options for the winner this time. One is going to be a pair of boots from Liquid Force.
What up, dog?
Ooh. Yo, shout out Liquid Force for the boots now.
Yeah, so a pair of boots from Liquid Force.
No, do the noise.
Do
the noise.
Video.
Can you do the noise?
Fun.
Shouting them out. There we go.
There we go.
Park
So Liquid Force boots. And
is this a box of fun?
A box of fun, full DVD, still in plastic. Clay will sign it up for you.
What up, dude?
That's for your wakeboarders. If you're not a wakeboarder and you win this and you're like, I don't need wakeboard boots, then I have something.
This is like a grade 10 Pokemon card right here. It's still in the wrapper. Whoever wins this, keep it in the wrapper. You never know.
So for our non-wakeboarders that still want a good prize that they can have and put on their shelves or whatever, this is something I got in a white elephant present as a white elephant Christmas present that I liked. I really liked it. I picked it. I went home with it.
Are you?
But I haven't ever used it, and I don't have room for it. But it's a nice like whiskey decanter and 2 glasses.
That's amazing.
Ooh. Yeah, it's still nice, but it's one of the two. You get to pick.
Is this a regift?
It's sort of a regift.
But he did like it. He did like it.
I did like it, and I would like this.
Well, I mean, shout out to the regift.
Yeah, shout out to the regift. No, so we're gonna give that away. You can have your pick from that, and we've got over 50 names on the wheel, and we are going to spin right now. Ooh, hold on.
Does it make it sound?
I wasn't recording that, but the winner is.
It's the winner.
It's Lake Davenport.
Ooh.
Lake Davenport, right there. I'm going to put it up.
Yeah, that's the one.
Boom. I don't know who Lake Davenport is. Sounds like a generic name, but somebody has signed up in the Bonifay Banter.
Region.
It is a region. There is a Lake Davenport, but somebody signed up under that name, but we can reach out to them and see what they want. But they do sound like they're wakeboarders, so they'll probably go with the boots and the DVD. But
congrats, Lake Davenport.
Yeah, I didn't record it, but Lake Davenport.
We wouldn't fix it.
Yeah, no, I ain't fixing that.
How would you fix Lake Davenport?
It's on the iPhone. How would you fix it? It's AI.
Unless that's Nev.
And we usually have a sound with it. That was bad. This is me not hosting well. There's usually a sound where it's like...
Chicka.
Parks has it. He knows it. I don't know the buttons over here.
Did I do it? Is it like...
Sort of like that.
Oh. Gotcha.
Boom.
Lake Davenport.
There we go. Congrats,
Bam.
Lake.
Dude, you won.
I don't have it. Anyway,
you get a DVD.
Won.
Who owns a DVD player?
Nobody owns DVD players, but it's like sort of nostalgic just to be able to have it. And then
it is pretty sick.
Yeah. It's a great video. That video encompasses this whole podcast because it is such a 2612 vibe.
It really is.
It's people that lived in 2612. It's got Henny. It's got Ruck, me, Clay, Colin, made by Colin.
Was Mark even in? Mark
Mark's not. I know. I think it might have been. Was it before your time?
Yeah.
Might have been right before your
Was
time.
it before you?
Yeah. I was just a little baby.
I was a little baby. Nah, it's good stuff. Well, We got that out of the way. Thank you,
I mean, how
all
much older am
Patreon
I?
members, for signing up and being part of that. Like we said, smash that subscribe button and get us to 1,000. We want 1,000.
1K.
Come on, we can do that right now, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Everyone
There's
just
no
stop
way.
for a second, click the subscribe, get them to 1,000.
Sign on to your parents or your sisters or your brother's account and make them subscribe to on
Yeah.
YouTube.
The 1,000th subscriber will get sent a can of Modelo.
This can.
Natty Light.
I'm just joking.
Natty
We'll
Light.
give
No,
you
give
Natty
him
Light.
give him a full one. Natty Light.
Yeah.
A full Natty.
Yeah.
A full Natty Light.
All right.
Awesome. Well,
Is
good
there-
stuff. Thank you for waiting that out and letting me give away some.
Yeah, congrats,
prizes.
Lake. I'm
Yeah.
not convinced Lake is your real name. I think you
No.
might just be a place in Davenport.
They might have filled out the form incorrectly, and they might have put like where they were from.
It sounds like
instead of
something
their
I would
name.
do.
Yeah.
Either way,
Did
there's,
you just win? No, I'm just joking.
there's a paper
maybe.
trail.
I don't know.
There's a paper trail.
Yeah.
Lake will be found.
No, we got their email address. We'll get to them.
Oh.
But after that,
Speaking of lakes, let's just go a little off topic now. Remember when we were over at Jerome's house once and we saw this huge bass on his wall? It's like a trophy bass.
Jerome.
9 pounds or something. He's this guy that lived in the hood. Anyway, he
Oh,
told
yeah.
us that it was Lake Toho that he caught that fish in.
Bet
so
on that.
what did we do? We loaded up the trucks. We took paddle boards,
remember
canoes,
that.
everything. We drove out to Lake Toho. There wasn't a boat ramp, so we just jumped over the fence, threw them all in, and we've been fishing for,
probably 4 hours, 3-4 hours.
yeah, but before that, we hadn't been fishing that long, and I paddled over, and there was a guy with his kid on the dock, and this kid was reading a sign like "Beware of snakes and alligators," and I was like, "Hey man,
Good kid. Boy.
hey, do you see a lot of people out here fishing on paddleboards and stuff?" He's like, "No, man, this is actually the first time." Turns out it was gator mating season, and that is a renowned lake for like the most gators. If they all drop them off the other side.
There's
of
some
Lake
big
Toho.
ones out there.
And
We
we
did-
were just casually. I remember seeing so much action. We didn't catch nothing.
No,
but
but
there
we
was
did-
like a lot of.
We did love some fishing back in the day. We loved. It's because of the
Yo.
projects.
Yeah.
The projects is the
Yo.
best bass fishing.
Remember the
lake in
bass
those
fishing
things.
tourney that was held at the project?
Dude, what happened at Alliance Bass Fishing Tournament?
was-
Which was like you had to go out there, and it was the rules were this. Because, shout out to Colin Harrington. You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to
Do it.
But me and Colin Harrington used to
Colin.
go out there, and it was our team was called the Bass Halls.
That's a good.
Right,
One.
and the rules were as such. Like you had to go out there, and you had to have you could use a boat to get out to it, or
It
whatever.
had to be man powered.
Yeah, but you couldn't use a motor or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like we would just go out there geared up on like a pontoon boat with like stand up paddles and obviously I knew all the spots because
Yeah,
Mark and I would
local.
just crush. And but shout out to BT as well because he
BT.
BT,
You can't
dude.
talk about
Punks is
lunkers.
gonna hate how much we're.
I don't care.
You cannot talk about lunkers at the projects if you don't
It's-
throw
BT's
BT's
a
name
king-
in there.
yeah,
it's
that
apparently
guy.
king lunker.
I remember he caught a lunker during the
He caught a
carnival.
10-pounder out
He
there,
was
dude.
out there on the
Yeah,
dock
during the middle of
and
the
he
contest.
fucking ripped a big lipper.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, during the middle of the contest. It was
I
like
want
a
to say that was
9-10
maybe
pound.
Drew McGuckin that caught that during the carnival.
That is
That-
true. That is true.
Shout out Drew. But I think it was BT. We'll find out when we ask BT
Yeah,
after
yeah,
this,
yeah.
but I think it was BT.
Hopefully, it was
Alright.
But I'm sure they both
No,
caught
yeah.
big fish.
Hey, there was a moment where I just loved some bass fishing.
I
don't
got my
wanna do
biggest fish
anything-
out at projects, 7.2 pounds.
Yeah.
She's a little prego.
Little
I
prego.
feel like there was
Prego
no
girl.
scale.
No.
Oh,
I
that was
believe
skill. Oh, that
Was there a
skill.
scale? No, scale, not skew.
No, that
Like
wasn't
a-
skill
like a
either.
scale.
It was just loads of fish. Chuck a
Like,
little
Like, you know what
rubber
I mean?
in.
Like, yeah, I feel like you didn't.
All right, boys.
No, I
I'm
had
gonna
a
switch
scale,
it
I had
up,
a
and I'm
scale.
gonna do.
Do your
This is
thing.
a quick
Wait,
little
you got
rapid
my
fire.
7.2?
Huh?
What?
This is a rapid
It
fire.
Might
I
have
don't
been
know.
7.4.
I don't know if you've watched the podcast, but I like to do a little rapid fire with our guest, where I just
Rapid fire.
hammer off some questions, quick answers if you got them.
All right.
This is coming at both of y'all. I'm gonna look at both of you for
Same
answers.
time.
Don't answer at the same time. Yeah, because that would be
Okay.
confusing. But yes, this
Okay.
is rapid fires. trying to get the timing right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you
You're
got
close.
scared. You got scared. You're
did,
like,
man.
"Where's this
I felt
guns popping off from?"
Felt like it
All
was coming
right.
down.
Go ahead.
First question for you boys: favorite wakeboard trip or contest you've gone to? Clay first.
Wakeboard trip. We went to Guatemala. I was like a rookie. I went to I got enlisted under Alliance, like wakeboard for a magazine. It was like me, Reed Hansen, and oh my gosh, man, it was a few of us, and we just went down to Guatemala. Aaron, wake skater.
Aaron Reed.
Aaron Reed.
Oh
dude.
yeah, Aaron Reed.
Why did I just?
Well, you already said you said Reed Hansen.
That always
Aaron
throws
Reed.
me
It's
off,
the two Reeds.
right? So it was me, Aaron Reed, Reed Hansen, and we were all down there in Guatemala, and it was the most.
Guatemala is pretty cool. That would be a pretty
Guatemala
cool
holla, dude. It was the most
Guatemala holla.
insane thing. Trevor Hansen was there too. It was the Hansen Bros and
No, that sounds
Reed
like a
Han-
fun-
a lot of
honestly,
Hansen going on right now.
I love the Hansen brothers. They're good. They're coming on
dude.
soon. We're getting them on.
Oh, dude, you got to.
Yeah, they're classic. I get to hang out with them in the boat because I film the pro tour from the boat, and Trevor drives and Reed judges, so I get to hang out with them
Holy
almost
cow,
all
man.
day.
Sorry, the
Pro
rapid
tours.
fire kind of like made me.
No,
panic.
it gets you. It gets you.
It did.
gets
It
you.
did make
That's
me
where
panic.
it is. Mark, what about you? Best trip or wakeboard contest you've been to?
For me, it's just always gotta be the fees, the
Fees.
run
I
back
knew you would say
in
fees.
Europe. Yeah,
It's the
I was
best.
having a little thing, but like fees was always like you get there, you'd look for the setup because it was before social media would kind of ruin the setup before you got there. You get there, you'd all be excited to see it, and
Feast was mine too.
Yeah.
Like I think Feast was my favorite wakeboard contest to go to because the vibe, the event, the system 2 setup,
the beef
with all
carpaccio in
rails,
the restaurant,
the beef carpaccio,
Puntanesca sauce.
yeah, La Papa pizzas, like, yeah. No, there's so much that goes into Feast, and it was the best.
I
Like,
missed out. I have no idea what y'all.
yeah, no, it sucks because it doesn't exist anymore, and most people don't know what Feast was. It's honestly some of the most insane stories I have in my memory, memory bank of just like cars getting rolled, people getting sprayed by cops with pepper spray, like the craziest stuff. It was always a great time.
More fees, please.
Yeah, more Feast, please.
Yeah.
All right, what about this? Favorite video? Mark, you go first.
What wakeboard video?
Wakeboard vid.
Oh shit. It's gonna be
one,
tough.
That is tough.
Which one did you watch the most as a kid?
So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of that. I just can't remember the name of it. You were in it.
Relentless?
For sure.
Yeah. Actually, it might have been Relentless. Was a big one.
That
For me.
was huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
That was it because that was the one with the
12
rail.
Monkeys
You and
or
Watson on the rail.
Even the boombox stuff, like the
No.
Justin Stevens metronome and boombox.
No,
and-
but it was probably Relentless for
probably
me because
Relentless.
those ones were a little bit before Relentless, and when I really caught on, it was like Relentless was like
Relentless
the big
was
one coming
pretty
out
good.
at that
It was
time.
big. What about you, Clay?
That was huge.
Well, man, just hearing that, like it is huge. But my go-to was always All or Nothing.
All or Nothing was a great one.
It was just so crazy. I
That-
mean,
It was great.
That was another
definitely-
one I watched a lot.
dude. It was Parks at section.
Yeah.
Parks' section was the best. It was so
And I'm
good.
down
He
in
was
the world
TikToking
again.
before
It was a
fucking TikTok.
song, like it was a song. It was a huge
And
gap,
I think
like,
that was the
whole
one
deal.
too where he did it was the Requiem for a Dream song, but it was
Oh,
like
dude.
hitting the big gap.
Dude,
and
that
then he
gap.
Yeah.
and then he wakes up in like Tahiti and he's like,
It was
just like,
insane.
yeah. No,
It was just, it was just like,
it was,
dude,
it was a
anything
great
Ron did.
song.
Like,
Yeah,
I
Ron
mean, like,
Siding Glance was he was probably one of my more favorite ones. Like Justin made some of my better stuff and
Dude,
made
it
better,
was-
newer stuff. But the Ron videos, 12 Honky,
it had that
and
vibe.
Switch and like stuff
right.
like
Well,
that.
12 Honkies was actually
12
that was one of the
Dude,
first
that's
ones.
that's
that I
what
was
that's what's
just like-
controversial with me, right?
Yeah.
Because like, but like if I had to like reflect back and be like, okay, what was I watching? What would I get like
Yeah.
stoked out on? Stoked. I'd watch that section and be like, yeah,
All or Nothing was great.
Let's go do some shit.
I love that Norby. You guys know Norby.
Oh yeah, shout out Norby.
What up?
Norby hit me up just a few days ago and was like, hey, what year was 12 Honkies made? And I just I think it was like 98.
12 Honkies is so classic.
98, 97, 98, maybe 99. But he was like, because we're over here at like a house party and we're just watching it on the big screen. And he like showed me video of everybody sitting around watching 12 Honkies. And I was like, it hit me hard. I was like, oh, that is so cool that like they are watching nostalgic, awesome old videos. They're not just watching, newer things.
They're so
good. They're not like rolling through YouTube they're like, pick an old awesome movie and like
it was great.
Let's watch it during a house party. I was like, this is cool.
Zach Morris was up in there.
Yeah, Zach Morris was in there.
Yeah, dude. Zach Morris is in
Shout
there.
out
Like
Zach Morris.
Shout out Saved by the fucking Bell.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Zach Morris. Man.
Okay.
Kelly Kapowski.
Favorite rail you've hit.
Ooh.
Let's go Clay for this time.
I got to get the pizzas here. I don't want it to get cold.
Oh, this
so I'll be
pizza's
back
here?
in a sec.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
I got this.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, go get the Zaha. Okay. Clear Lake.
Up, flat, down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So it was that rail that we made. It was like an A-frame, and then it had the little flat. It was honestly a replica
to flat, but we did put.
It was a replica of the Relentless rail. That's
Dude,
that was a fast transition.
You don't have to bust it out.
No, I know what you're saying. That was a good one. That was good.
Because the main thing was like we extended just because of the hits. Oh man, that's a tough question.
It is a tough question. Mark's showing off the pizza. He's blocking all the cameras.
That's
all right.
fine. It's fine.
It's getting a little loose in here. This is what happens when you don't have a real host hosting. We just
we do have a real host. We have Shane and some wakeboard boots and a beer mid.
Oh yeah,
It's getting there.
Is it good?
I just had a little bit of pepperoni, but
Yeah, but
Right,
man, you
we'll
went
get to that.
in way too hot. You gotta let it chill for a minute.
Yeah. All right. So you're saying the Clear Lake remake of the Relentless Rail, the up flat, down flat? I think so. It's a good rail. I know what you're talking
Man,
about.
that's hard to do.
What about you, Mark? What's your favorite rail you've ever hit?
man, to be honest with you, since may as well be honest, I don't really think about wakeboarding that much anymore. And so like me thinking about like the rail, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to have an answer. We can go.
No,
we do need an answer.
No, I.
What is your favorite rail?
Well, I mean, one that's coming to mind that I had a lot of fun on is the Relentless Rail at
Out of the projects. Yeah.
No, not the Relentless Rail. Sorry, what was that one that Lidberg did with the transgression? That's what
that was a lot.
That was
flat
sweet.
Down.
Yeah, super mellow, flat box, drop down like that one.
Yeah.
And
Did
to
you
be
ever
honest,
get messed
like,
up on that?
for me, I never really got messed up on that.
No,
one.
that one was a pretty. It wasn't
That
an
was
easy rail, but it was.
The only thing hard
you
about
wouldn't
it
get
was
messed up.
that the ends went into the water. So it's basically like if you didn't
On a
hop off, you'd just catch an edge.
on a low water day.
Yeah, low water day was great, but high water days suck. But and then the 100-foot flat bar, I fucking
the
loved
100-foot flat.
See,
bar.
that's what I was in
literally
between.
loved
Honestly,
that thing. You just could do anything on it, and it give you all the ability to learn how to do.
And when you made it
switch-ups
to the
and-
end on a solid hit, you felt so good. You're like,
Yeah.
this
Did you nose
is
press
what
that
we
bad
like
boy?
figured. That,
If you jumped on from the beginning, locked in, and stayed to the
Stayed
end,
to
like
the
there was
end,
no
it
better
felt
feeling.
it was
so
legit.
Yeah.
It was like the most legit thing.
Yeah. So those I mean, those two.
You remember how many times would we just be like, oh, all I'm gonna do is like backlip.
Yeah.
And
Just a
you
solid
just
backflip
do
with
like a solid like backlip nose press. This is jet ski and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you would just
all the way through.
the whole 100-foot, like you felt it the whole way. It was like woo, like
Well, because there was always that time halfway through where you're like, "Is it happening?"
It's
and then you're
happening.
like, "Oh, it's happening." And then so
Did
then
you remember
gotta
how
fucking,
you remember
like-
how mad you would get? Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
amount of times you would be like going through it and you would like come off early or something and you'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wait fucking like another fucking 10 minutes so you gotta go again.
Yo,
Like,
dude, you had to do the
shit.
dog bone around, come back, and try again.
Penny's place as well. Actually, that was pretty cool.
See, I never
going
got to
out
dabble.
to I got to dabble
Area
a little
52?
bit. Area 52, yeah. That place was really cool.
take
Like
that one.
that was other
not taking
than
that one. That's
Lake
yours.
Ronix, where there was obviously the pool setup we had out there. Like being able to go and hit a pool setup consistently. Like the only other one I really did was like Lake Area 52, and that one that was dope too.
No, that's good. That's good.
I never got to ride that.
What about
It
this?
looks
I
so
think
sick.
I already know Clay's answer, but favorite beer.
Natural light.
Natural Light.
Is there
what do you
any
think
other
your
kind of
go-to is?
beer?
Is there?
They make other flavors.
I know me and you enjoy a little IPA from time to time. Like
Don't get me wrong, boys. I do like.
I know, but
I mean, for me, after skydiving, fat tire, 3 fat tires after skydiving all day without eating.
Fat Tires, great.
You're on another level because you've obviously adrenaline's high. Boom, 3 fat tires there.
Yeah,
I like a classic
how
Stella.
how many jumps you got now?
I haven't skydived
haven't-
for a couple years, but
Yeah.
I've probably got 300.
300.
Yeah.
Mark's
Are y'all all like solo? Like y'all can?
yeah.
You
I
can
mean,
jump. You can
I
jump.
didn't
on
do
the side.
300 strapped to
stopped-
another dude.
I'm sorry. What?
I stopped.
starting to speak,
I stopped
foreign.
at 60 because I knew I was about to probably ruin myself. But
Yeah,
Mark,
Shane actually one of your stories. I don't know who it was with you and Adam Carlson, I think.
Adam Carlson.
I saw the
Daddy,
GoPro
dude.
footage. It was basically like, here's death, and here's the boys, and it was like right.
It was
there.
he almost kicked me in the head while I was
Dude,
pulling
listen.
shit. Yeah,
Listen. Adam Carlson will put you close to death.
yeah. Adam Carlson's a good guy.
Shout out Adam.
Yo. Poor Parks.
Let's get it going. All right,
wrecked
we're gonna
on that
go on to
thing.
the next one. I'm actually gonna skip a few of these because we are going
Why?
long, boys. If you could be pro in one sport, what would it be?
Soccer, golf.
Okay, I know it would probably be golf for Mark. So it's soccer for you.
Oh yeah. No
All right,
doubt.
fair enough.
Football, mate.
mm,
How'd I do?
I was confused. I didn't even know what
I know. I was
soccer
trying to translate.
First wakeboard you rode.
Ooh.
My first wakeboard was the Darren Shapiro HO pointy one.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
My
about.
first twin tip, motherfucking 28 trip. Let's go.
Boom, trip
Yeah,
28.
Trip 28 with
I'm
the
not, gonna
flames.
lie, I'm not gonna lie. The first wakeboard I ever rode was a trip. The first wakeboard I owned was a Belmont 136.
Belmont was a great board.
Yeah.
Great board.
Kids loved the Belmont back in the day.
Backflip the shit out of that thing.
Backflipped it. Backflipped it.
Now that trip,
what
the
do you
trip,
call
the
it, a
trip
roll or a
series.
backflip?
Trip series.
All
The
right.
trip, dude. The trip
La-
was a jam, man. I had
Last
to grab
concert you went to.
it. Ooh, Slayer.
Slayer?
Slayer.
Sick.
Last
Slayer
concert
going away
I
tour.
went to. Wow, this is going to be different from that. Mine was the
Indie.
Newport Jazz Fest.
Newport Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I remember there
I was working
so-
for the record.
All right,
That doesn't
so-
count.
So there was always a thing that I loved, and it was you pick 3 bands that you haven't ever seen before, and you
Also saw
so
Kenny Loggins.
it's like you're and it's you do it
Shout
when
out
you're
Kenny.
young. Like pick 3 things that you haven't ever seen and you wanted to see, and mine were I like to keep it a little. It was Kiss, No Effects, and Guar.
Singuar.
You took.
I went with you. with
You took
Guar.
us to see Guar.
Yeah, we all went to
We
Guar.
Tommy Reader, dude. Like
Yeah.
we went
And
to
there
a
was
Guar.
blood. They were shooting blood all over
All
everyone.
over.
It was
Guar
amazing,
was
right?
like
Yeah,
the
it was fucking
craziest.
amazing.
But I loved it because I even remember I don't know if
That
I
was
was
crazy.
sick or hungover or something.
didn't make it.
No, I did make it, but I didn't want to make it. I was
You
like
didn't wanna
over.
make
I
it.
was like done. I think I just got home from a trip,
Guar,
and I was
dude,
like,
Guar.
no. And you're
Yeah,
like,
you
we're
were
going to
cooked.
Guar, and I was like, Guar's on my list. It's one of my 3 bands
gotta
that I
go to
have
Guar.
to
We went to
see.
see Hank Williams Jr. as well.
Oh my god,
Mate, we've actually been.
Yeah.
Clay was always when we
I-
lived together. Clay was
Clay
like, "Yo, we gotta
would
go
do
see a
it,
show." Like, All right, whatever you say,
I would
Clay.
rally into
And we'd
some
go
shows.
and we went to some fucking
Dude,
awesome shows.
Hank 3
Hank
would get
3
out of
was good.
control.
Hank 3 was sick, but Guar, I remember. I mean, both of
Guar
those
was
were-
wild because they just
wasn't expecting that.
I had a
it's just
broken,
like
I had a broken
blood
arm.
and guts just spewed on the
Yeah.
whole audience, and the audience loves it. Like,
Yeah,
I
you had to wear
remember
a
being
white
outside,
t-shirt.
like having a beer or having a cigarette. Like, we're just like waiting. Like, I was like, I need to catch some air, and I came out, and like, just like 2 or 3 people just come out of the. They were deep in the crowd. Like, I was in the far back because I knew blood
that's
was
where you
sprayed.
had- that's
and
where you
these
would
people
hang.
came out and they just like wiped blood from their eyes so they could finally see, and they're just painted. Just outfits are just all red.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you had to wear
I
a
love
white
I
t-shirt.
love a Guar concert. I
Yeah,
love
that was crazy.
You know, the theatrics of it. It's
I
such
mean,
a beautiful.
I didn't know much about Guar, other than I like heavy metal. right?
yeah,
but
no,
like,
it's
and
it's decent heavy metal with great.
it crushes.
It's a very good.
It crushes,
show.
and you get sprayed with blood.
And you get sprayed with blood.
It's fake
great.
blood.
Yeah, it's fake
Right?
blood.
It's
Yeah,
fake-
yeah, it's fake.
Is
blood,
it?
for sure? It's got to be.
Is it gonna be?
Let's see. What else do we want to go to?
Guar.
Last time you rode.
I think I talked about this earlier with you, but it was with Murray. He was trying to teach me how to like foil.
Oh yeah.
That
But
doesn't
rode a
Does
count.
that
wakeboard.
That
count?
doesn't count.
Rode a
Isn't
wakeboard.
that-
Last
no,
time
a
you rode a
wakeboard?
wakeboard.
Ooh. 2 years ago, I rode on the cable.
All right. Hit some rails.
I
Did
did.
a little backflip.
I backflipped.
How good does a backflip feel nowadays?
It's
it
the
just
best.
feels so good.
It's the best.
Yeah.
And
On the liquid team shoots, whenever I go and film and I'm doing that all week, they're like, Shane, you gonna get out there? And it's like I'm there for like 6 days, and by day 5 or 6, I'm like, I'll go take a set, and all I'm looking for is a nose press and a back flip.
Dude, the first thing I went
all
for
I
was the
want.
nose press.
Nose press feels so good.
And I've still been chasing your nose press.
Dude, you got it. You got
Nah,
it. I
don't.
showed the clip earlier. You got a great
dude,
nose press. I'm
hey,
not pulling it back out. What
Where's
about
your
you?
nose
When's the
press?
last time you rode, Chicky?
It's been a few years.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I
2
reckon-
2 years plus.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
What
I
about
can't
snow?
remember honestly, but
But
yeah,
You want to go ride
don't
tomorrow?
remember.
yeah, we honestly all should get together and do a little set. Go to ODub, have a little nostalgic little ride,
And just
It'd
nose
be
press
good.
everything.
and just nose press and backlip things.
Just do that.
Down.
Wait, how do I do
My
that?
my pinky comes out. Yours goes. You
No,
go.
I just
you
do
go.
like a weird.
I
point.
think you go point like that.
No,
and
no,
I go-
I'm like,
I go-
I'm like, mine's weird.
And I go
Look.
both.
Yeah, Mark rock and rolls.
There it is. I love it.
Unless I'm doing a switch nose press, then it's like
I mean, I think I've
Kinda looks
covered
cool.
almost everything. I have some trivia questions, but we're already past the point, boys, and we got a pizza that's getting cold. I think we wrap this thing up. It's been a great time having y'all on. Look at this beer pyramid we've got set up. Really shows the
26,
The catalyst.
12.
2612.
It's been fun, boys.
Representation.
It's always
Is
good
Parks
hanging
gonna
out
be
and
mad
chatting
at
with you
us?
boys.
Parks is probably not gonna. He's gonna. I wouldn't say he's gonna be mad, but he's gonna be like, It just seemed like y'all just drink and talk the whole time, and we're like, that's exactly what
we
did.
can do it again with Parks, and you can
Yeah.
answer the questions that.
No, and we'll talk
Big
about
ass.
your hole in one that we didn't get to that you so desperately wanted to talk about.
That's funny you say that.
No,
because
wait, no.
I have two hole in ones.
It's good.
I have two hole in ones, and if you want to bring them up, bring them up. But like,
No,
I mean,
we've gotta close
you wouldn't
this
be able
out.
to bring them up because you don't have a hole in one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, if you guys only knew. Anybody that golfs, I will let you know that me and Chiki have it's the best battle that I can ever win. This dude's so good. He beats me every time, but every time I go golfing with him, and it's every week, and all I care to do is just fucking beat him.
You beat me on the front nine the other day.
I beat you on the front nine, and then it falls apart and it goes away. But honestly, boys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming out. I want to thank you guys for listening, watching, doing all the stuff. I know we said it earlier, but smash
Davenport.
that subscribe button.
Yeah, get boys to
Be
1,000.
part of it. We got Patreon members, sign up that we can give away good gifts. You can be part of that. But thank you all. That was a great episode. 19, guys.
19.
So 19. So,
Cheers,
all right.
Cheers, boys.
There it is.
26-12 out.
26-12. There we go.
Chain made it.
Let's go.
Yeah, baby.